So, we're gonna go ahead and address Zeta and Obri real fast. Cause Zeta, where were you trying to teleport to?
I suppose it would be if I'm teleporting like kind of on a whim, it would probably be to Zaflan's house.
Okay.
Because that would be the place that I'm most familiar with.
Sure. Okay. Give me the D100 first, real fast, so we'll make sure it actually, does the thing.
Got that one out of the way.
Right. Okay. Give me a sec here. Oh. Yep. So, you're both. Are you trying to?
Are we still alive?
Explain to me exactly where in Zaflan's house you're trying to go.
Oh well.
Or I guess, on the property where you're trying to go.
Probably his front door.
Okay.
I'd have no reason to want to go elsewhere.
Okay. You were shoulder to shoulder with zombies.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
That's bad.
That's very bad, yeah.
How many zombies?
You're pretty sure you're in a, you're pretty sure you're just at Burning Man for zombies.
Well, Burning Man's pretty spread out. It's like a zombie mosh pit. Is that what we're going for?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, I go invisible.
It's like
I
a
am
Slayer show.
How are you
I am
going
a strobe
invisible?
light.
I'm using my supernatural ability to do so, and I also have DR10 magic.
Supernatural ability.
Yes.
You have a supernatural ability to go invisible?
Yes.
From what?
From being a a wind listener. It is called
Wispy form? No.
something like that.
Wispy form extraordinary ability. 10th level, you gain the ability to become Aryan translucent, gain
Oh.
DR10 magic, and the effects of greater invisibility.
Extraordinary ability. My bad.
Up to level rounds per day.
Mm-hmm.
Not subject to invisibility
It's a
purge.
wizard thing.
Mm. Specifically a sylph wizard thing.
Yep. Pretty good.
I'm happy with it. I haven't got the chance to use it yet.
What about you, Aubrey? What's your snap decision before things get bad?
Are we close to the door?
I mean, you're probably on the front porch. It's going to be real
Does he
tough to
have a-
open the front door, though, because it opens outward.
Let me mull this over for a second.
Okay.
Gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, well, while you mull that over for a second, you're going to go ahead and take the,
I'm gonna fly. Flying seems as good as... or invisibility. I could go invisible. Let's go invisible. Why not? I'll move action into martial flex into item mastery, concealment mastery, cast invisibility.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hordes don't get attacks of opportunity, right? So just the I'm fairly certain they don't. Otherwise,
I believe they don't because it's treated as a swarm, right? And swarms don't get attacks of opportunity.
No, it's treated as a colossal horde.
why
If
would
you're
you do
using
this
the-
to yourself?
Well, I don't know if that's better or not.
It's not.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
No, they don't get attacks of opportunity. They are treated as a swarm. So you do take 10 damage, but you're both invisible. The only difference here is that Zeta can fly, and the other zombies are terrestrial. And so's Aubrey.
Fly if I need to.
Kinda need to. Because they might not be able to see you, but they can certainly feel you.
Gross.
Well, there's a specifically, like, Aubrey-shaped hole in the zombie horde.
Yeah, that sounds like I might want to do that flying jazz.
How
Sure.
how heavy is Aubrey?
How strong is Zeta?
No.
Yeah,
If I remember,
strength
she
of
was
10.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
It's not terrible, but it's also not much.
yeah, probably not enough. I'll just fly.
All right. So that's 2 martial flexes, or you
Yeah, that
actually have the
hurts.
spell fly? No, okay, gotcha. All right, so both of you are, up above this zombie horde, and it's
Is the roof safe?
yeah, the roof seems safe enough.
All right. Yeah, I'd like to touch down on the roof then.
Okay. It's very much like the, it reminds you of whenever you guys went to see Gandral the first time behind the fence. And it was just way too many zombies. It seems like they've made their way here.
Is it like in as far as the eye can see kind of thing? Or is it just a little group here?
Yeah, no, it's pretty out there. It's a sea of zombies.
So there's just zombies everywhere, just
Yep.
all over the place.
There's patches of places where there aren't zombies, but I mean,
But it's pretty clear that Hingy's overrun. Is there any can I make like a perception check to see if there's like any sign of
sure,
People.
survivors?
absolutely.
I'll join in
Okay.
on that.
19. Okay, it's not bad.
It's at 32 your perception over?
Yep.
Okay. So Z, you would notice there's boats in the harbor that you can see kind of sailing off into the distance. And there's, just generally a lot more naval activity here than you would have previously seen, even this being a port city. Aubrey, you can actually hear over the just general low roar of the zombies shuffling about and making moaning noises. The sound of battle pretty distant to the west.
Do I hear any gunshots?
Yeah, absolutely. Occasionally there are gunshots.
All right, Zeta. I think we should head towards that fighting. Maybe Radis is there. I assume they wouldn't have just left him in a cage here.
I would certainly
What?
hope not.
But
Well.
you never know.
Aubrey, I mean, both of you are fully aware of how far away Zaflan's house is to the outskirts of town.
Yeah,
And
it was not close.
it was not very close, no. So Zeta could get there easily, but Aubrey can't.
I can do it all right.
You can fly for a number of rounds per day, and how many rounds is that?
I believe minutes. Let me make sure.
It's all right. Aubrey, hop on my back. Wait, no. Aubrey, get in your Wait, no.
Yeah, I've got 7 minutes of it.
No, that's not
Aubrey,
going to
stone
make it.
yourself.
That's not gonna make it.
No.
Ooh.
Is there any way you can make yourself lighter?
I don't have reduced person on me.
Do I have a scroll of reduce person? I do not.
You didn't prepare reduce person?
No.
Turn him into a statue.
Why would I prepare reduce person?
Who wouldn't?
Nobody in our party wants to get small. They all want to get big.
I mean, I could just burn some more martial flexus.
Oh, it's 7 minutes per martial flex?
Right.
Yeah, you can do that. Could probably make it there off of 4.
What if I sat in the floating chest and Zeta dragged it behind her?
It does not float very high up off the ground.
Darn. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just burn.
Okay. You have 4 of them to burn?
No.
Then you can't make it.
Aubrey, why do you gotta do this to me?
Zeta, you brought me here.
And it's 1 minute at
Aubrey,
a
I
time per
wasn't
use.
predicting the sea of zombies, alright? Like, who would predict a
Seen.
sea of zombies
Yeah.
in Hingy?
Nobody.
What if we just motions to the list or whatever? What if we just blow them up?
Hang on. No, there's a solution here. Always gotta fix everything myself. Can't rely on anybody. Okay. This is gonna take a minute, Aubrey. And I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna start writing in my spell book.
Okay. So you're taking 15 to get a spell
15
ready?
to write a spell.
Alright.
You're a doll, Zeta.
What you bringing?
Marionette possession.
Oh no.
Not another teleport.
I don't know how you think that's going to help.
Or a fly.
I can take over Aubrey's body and then I can fly.
Yeah, but then your body can't fly.
Well,
Yeah, but
Aubrey
his
can
body's
carry my body.
strong enough to carry hers.
Oh, look at you being
I do have
clever.
18
Do
strength.
you have fly prepared?
No, I just fly. It's an
Mm.
extraordinary ability.
Yeah, it's your self body's extraordinary ability.
Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't be a sylph anymore.
That's true.
Yep.
Could write a scroll of fly there.
But would Zeta remember that?
I love it. How do we fix this problem we've made for ourselves?
I mean, the easiest solution is just prepare another teleport, but I wanted to take over Aubrey's body.
You
But
wanna
you
see
had to
what's
go
in
and
here.
shit on my fun.
You can still do it.
Yeah, it's
I
not
still
saying
can't.
you
I still can't. Because, like, Aubrey knows things that I want to know.
Everybody knows things that he doesn't want to know.
Aubrey, I want to look. I want to look with your special eyes.
There's time for that later.
Just let her in.
Is it
Oprah.
time for space?
Just let her in.
Alright, I'll prepare another teleport. Well,
Okay.
yeah. So, 15 minutes to prepare another teleport.
Alright. Where are you going to try to teleport to?
Stupid, boring teleport.
So it's just a sea of zombies all around us, right?
Yeah, it's
With
bad.
patches of land.
Yeah, there's patches.
It's real bad.
Mhm. Well, where are you teleporting to?
I'll go ahead and fly out. Aubrey, you good here? You need any kind of... You're good?
Snacks,
You're
tea.
good.
I
I can...
mean,
Hang on. Zeta's going to dig in her bag, and she's going to produce a pouch, and she's going to hand that to Aubrey, and then she's going to fly off.
this is my life now.
Alright. Where are you off to?
I'm gonna scout out across the sea of undead, and I guess let's head towards the towards downtown Hingy.
Sure. So you fly over the outskirts of town, the sparse, small cottages, because further out would be where the actual agriculture happens. This is more where the tradesmen and people who work in town would live.
Mm-hmm.
As you get closer, the sound of battle that Aubrey had heard from further out begins to drown out the low roar of the zombies. And as you approach,
What am I looking at?
the walls around the city of Hingy seem to have been hastily fortified with spiked ramparts that are very shoddily holding things together, mostly as an attempt to funnel this sea into a few rivers of undead. There's a front line of what looks to be mostly civilians doing their best to hold at bay this font of undead literally around the entire span of the city. And
I
if
totally
you
could have made myself smaller.
if you watch on as the battle progresses, you'll notice that people on the front lines will be injured, and then as soon as they take basically any amount of damage, they retreat further back into the ranks and try to recuperate. And it's basically just layers and layers of people trying to rotate out as to not be actually felled. And you'll see every 20 to 30 yards or so, you'll see a God Claw or a Gate Hell Knight who's trying to provide whatever modicum of support and leadership they can to these, last-minute militiamen. And it looks like the current spiked ramparts were not the first spiked ramparts. Like, there's layers of it that have been broken apart, and you can notice that more spiked ramparts are constantly being prepared behind the front lines, the fallback point.
So they've been losing ground for a while now.
Yeah, it's been a war of attrition, quite literally.
Okay, I guess I'll find a rooftop nearby, and I'm assuming the rooftops are relatively unmolested.
Relatively, yes. You'll notice
Occasionally, there's like
a lot of the smaller buildings and even some of the medium-sized buildings, as you get closer to town, seem like they've been literally ripped down to the ground. And you're not entirely sure why.
You need wood for those ramparts.
It's probably a safe conclusion. I'll go ahead and I'll draw a circle on one of the safe rooftops with chalk, and then I'm gonna fly back to Aubrey.
Hi, Val.
So
Hello.
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 we're just doing Hingy stuff.
Once I get back to Aubrey, assuming that nothing bad happens, I'll go ahead and grab him, and we'll teleport to the circle of chalk.
Okay. Now is this behind the front lines, I assume?
Yes,
Okay.
on the rooftops behind the front lines.
Okay.
Which I'm assuming is going to match up once they lose some more ground. Basically, like where they're setting up the next set of ramparts. I'm going to draw a circle over in that area.
Okay.
And there's the roll for the teleport. So Aubrey,
Easy.
we are here. And there's zombies everywhere.
Yeah. So Aubrey gets to see this fresh hell that you've summoned him into.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's not good over here.
Is Radis amongst them?
I don't know. We haven't checked on Radis in a while.
What can two simple folk like us do here?
Give me a quick perception check. This one shouldn't be very difficult. So I imagine one of you at least is gonna make it. Jesus, actually, I don't think you could have failed. Forgot your bonuses are getting a little wacky.
Well, we're also perception fiends.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys have seen zombies before, and like skeletons. Like who cares? The thing that's off-putting about this horde of zombies is it's not just humanoids. There's like zombie deer that are getting involved, and like zombie mountain lions, and like just it looks like a pet cemetery is also getting in the mix. There's like zombie cows. There's skeletal cows.
Can I knowledge religion, see if that's normal in the undead circle?
Sure.
I don't think that's normal by any stretch of the
Or you know that necromancers, whenever they're making their choice of what things they would like to raise, they don't usually go for such
simple.
Like, yeah, these aren't normally if you're creating undead, it's for either a specific purpose or more commonly for battle. And these just aren't battle animals for the most part. I mean, the mountain lions, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it is strange. Maybe it's an aura that's just affecting everything in the area.
That would make sense, wouldn't it? It's almost like it's everybody that's ever died ever.
It's not comforting to think about.
Well, no, because as more people die, it's going to provide more to the horde.
What do we do? Do we stay here and search for Radis, or retreat back to West Crown where it's safe?
Well, we rescued Radis, of course.
How do we find him in this?
Radis! Listen.
Radis.
I'm going to sit down on the rooftop, and we're going to produce a handful of crystal marbles, and we're going to drop them from one hand into the other, say the words, wave the hands, and... "13 eyeballs appear."
Okay.
I'm going to tell them to search the town and look for Radis.
Oh, okay.
And try not to get killed.
Oh, 3 will come back.
And off they go.
And off they go.
So what are you guys doing while you're waiting on these eyeballs?
Aubrey, do you have any way to help them kind of not die? Is Dustin talking?
He's very, very quiet. Very far away.
Not again.
Again.
Better?
No.
Hello.
Oh, say something now?
Right. Good.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything I can do against a horde like this. There's just too many of them.
Suppose there is a lot of them. Well, can you traverse the rooftops? Do I need to carry you?
Well, the
That's-
ground beneath you guys is fairly zombie free because you guys are behind the front line.
Right, but I'm already up here, so.
I mean, I can probably.
And I know Aubrey is a nimbly little bastard, so.
I am not nimbly at all. I have 10 decks.
Did I say nimbly? I meant tough.
Lucky.
He can take a fall.
Okay.
I've got a little more fly in me if needed.
That doesn't
Well.
seem necessary. We can go back to the ground.
You.
So you guys hop down.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Should we offer our services to them or go off on our own and search for Radis?
Well, I mean, you don't have anything that you can do to help, and I don't have anything that I can do to help, and we're here to find Radis. So
It should be noted that the area you're in, because it's just behind the front lines, used as a triage area. It's very much akin to, like, you guys have seen MASH, right?
Yeah, a triage, a
Yeah,
hospice.
yeah. It's sort of like that, except it's instead of the helicopter bringing bodies sometimes, it's like a constant churn of people being brought in.
Dun, 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 dun. Is he just gonna start kind of humming "Suicide is Painless"?
So let's search for Radis then.
Well, really, I'm already searching for Radis. So
This is true.
Okay. So you're just gonna wait for the eyeballs?
no, I guess I'd like to like kind of walk further in to where's the what would they call it, like the local what, constabulary?
Sure. It would be closer to Fort Gorthoclec, which is much further to the southwest.
Because if Radis is being held somewhere, it's probably somewhere with a jail.
It's a good bet.
Given that we saw him in a jail.
It's true.
Okay.
Alternatively, Aubrey, you could produce the mirror.
I could. You want to scry on him?
Could be that easy.
Sure. Sure.
So you're gonna spend an hour to scry?
Let's see, how long until my eyeballs get back?
What if you do a quicken scry? Is that possible?
No.
That would make it cast faster, wouldn't it?
It would take like a half hour to do it instead. No, I suppose we can keep walking towards Fort Gorthoclec.
Sure.
Now,
So
when
the-
you say
So the duration of your eyes is an hour per level.
yeah,
So
I'm,
they could
I'm
be
seeing
they could
that
be
now.
gone for a while.
They could be gone for a while,
You can't call them back.
unless one of them finds Radis, and then it'll come right back. but
That's true.
that relies on finding Radis.
Yeah, and they
Hey,
can't exactly ask for directions.
Can you press to digitize my beard into a non-strobe light?
No.
I just feel like everyone's looking at me, you know?
Literally, no one has the energy to pay attention to either of you.
The zombies do.
I'm counting on that.
Alright, let's get going.
So we'll walk towards Gorthaclick.
Okay. So you guys head that way. This city is a depressing sight. There's people just sitting and standing in the streets. It's way more crowded than you remember, just because it seems like the entire population is being forced into, half the city, basically. There are a lot of people who seem like they've just lost hope.
Reasonably so.
Yep. As you guys make your way to the jailhouse near Fort Gorthaclek, I mean, the jailhouse seems, looks like it's still there at the very least. There's just a bunch of people standing around.
Let's get in there.
Sure. You go in. There's probably 3 or 4 guards, as well as a few civilians, and a small jail cell. Well, cells in the back. There's about 4.
Anyone in those cells?
There are a lot of people in those cells.
Any
Oh, well, that
particular hats sticking out?
He never had a hat. At no point did he have a hat.
You know he had
What do you mean he didn't have a hat?
any bushy mustaches sticking out.
Now he's the evildoer.
No, he just always had a thing for mustaches.
Is
No.
Radis here?
No, it becomes painfully apparent that Radis would not be here, as the cell you had seen Radis in was devoid of other people besides himself.
I'm going to ask anyone that looks like they have any authority in here if they know where Radis Hardinger is.
There's a few murmurs here and there, but eventually one of the guards, who seems to be running the place, approaches and lets you know that they don't have anybody with that name here.
He was held in Henji, pending trial in Longacre. Do you know anything about it?
He says it sounds like the jurisdiction of the Inquisition.
Are they accessible from here?
He says the Inquisition evacuated as a priority.
Do you know to where?
He does not.
Alright, Zeta. We might need that scry in the... Anyway.
Very well. Aubrey? Wait, is there room for a mirror in here?
Not really.
Okay. Aubrey, don't produce the mirror yet. Let's go outside. Alright, now produce the mirror.
Alright. I'll pop out the mirror. Hop spring back in.
I gotta look up scry real fast. I'm assuming you're gonna take an hour and cast scry.
Yeah.
30
So-
minutes, on the other hand.
No, I'm not going to, it's, no. We're not gonna try to play with fire that much. That said, I do have some of the items that,
Okay. Alright, Radis, give me that will save.
that Radis gave us.
What's the DC, Zeta?
Well, it presumes that Radis wants to save against this.
I'm not gonna get into a debate on how Scry works. There's so much debate online.
Ooh.
Do they know they get a save? Do they blah blah blah? You don't see anything.
Well, Radis is dead, guys.
Way to go, Radis.
You don't see anything, and you have no idea why.
All right, Aubrey. Looks like we have to do this by foot. Radis is, for some reason, resisting my efforts to help him.
I'm just following the rules, dude.
Hero point it. Give it to Radis. Give Radis the hero point.
Give Radis the hero points.
Can we cancel out that natural 20?
No.
Give me a hero point.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing now that you've spent an hour scrying?
All right. Radis, make me another will save.
You're gonna spend another hour scrying?
No. We're going to do what we should have done from the start, since Radis is being difficult. You
Which is-
fail. I know the exact direction and general distance of Radis.
What is this?
Mark of blood.
Oh ho ho! Hold on. I need to check something about that.
Where have you been hiding this chestnut?
He took a drop of your blood forever ago for this specific reason.
Yeah, remember forever ago I cut into Radis and left a mark, and he was like, okay, that's fucking weird. And I was like, don't worry, I'm going to use this to protect you later, because even though we don't like each other right now, we're still the best of friends, and I'm going to save you in the near future. And now in the near future...
Wait, has Zeta ever interacted with Radis without the Ring of Optimism?
Maybe.
I don't remember. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
this is gonna be
Yes.
fun.
An alternate version of Zeta from an Earth, much like ours, but slightly in the future. Told her this.
You don't know where Radis is. You don't
Oh,
get
he
a
did.
general direction or a distance.
He's dead.
Oh, he might have that collar on still.
Well,
Was he wearing the collar in that scry before?
Yes.
Aubrey, it's your turn.
I got nothing. I'm not a wizard.
Talk to Randall.
I mean, I suppose that's an option.
It's a pretty good
I don't-
option. You should do it.
I don't understand why you don't talk to Randall all the time.
Do what you
I
want.
do, but and whenever I do and something goes bad, everyone's pretty not cool with it.
When have I never not been cool with Randall?
Well, let's talk to Randall, I guess. You want
Alright.
to try to talk to him too?
Yeah.
Getting my beard, Zeta.
Grab my beard, Zeta, to adventure! Alright,
So
cool.
we-
I'll grab his beard.
Let's try. Let's try to open the link.
Sure. Give me, your,
Nom
give, me that,
Shivai, Nom Shivai.
give me your will save, bud.
It was almost a 1.
Okay. What kind of question?
Thank
What kind of question are
only
you
if
trying to
I did.
ask?
I let Randall know that I'm seeking the 3 a.m. cowboy. He's eluding us, and I need his help in locating him.
I don't know who you think this Eldritch Abomination is.
I
Whoa,
don't know who I am.
Randall's been chill, alright, the entire time. I think we can... He wouldn't mind if we come to him with a favor on the day of his daughter's wedding.
I haven't asked him much.
Can I assist that save?
Not
since
at
I'm
all.
also grabbing the beard?
No, there's nothing about you grabbing the beard that's helping, unless it's making Aubrey feel a little better. That's
It
not gonna
is.
that's not gonna confer to a bonus.
It's okay. Whatever it takes to make Aubrey feel better.
Yeah.
The beard's probably alright too.
Now the beard's really angry about being held by Zeta.
That's okay. I've got like a fist in its mouth, and then like the other hand is grabbing the bottom part of the beard, right?
The old reach around.
Okay. So you wait around for a while for some sort of answer. And then Snips leaves your beard and crawls into your bag of holding.
Snip's
Oh.
okay.
With no air.
I don't know why people think bags of holding don't have air.
I'll open the bag of
Because
holding
it
a little wider.
specifies that if you are fully inside a bag of holding, you suffocate.
Really? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
got like 10 minutes of oxygen.
He just goes in the bag.
I'll stick my head in there.
You okay, little buddy?
Back here,
While we wait for Aubrey to figure out his pet, I'm gonna try to feed Blue Ring one of these dragon tooths.
What? You try to give Blue Ring a tooth?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize this was gonna be a complicated thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Blue Ring readjusts himself to accommodate this tooth, and he puts it. He like affixes it like you would affix a gem.
It's like one of those edgy knuckle rings.
Oh, okay. I give him 3 more teeth.
Yeah, he just affixes them, because currently Blue Ring is covering 3 fingers, so now you just
Mhm.
have a dragon tooth poking out of each finger.
Neat.
Do these count as brass knuckles?
Yeah.
No, it's Blue Ring.
One day, Blue Ring is gonna eat you.
Probably.
Nah.
So
Today is not that day.
you do get 2 of your eyes that come back, because one of them found someone with a mustache, and one of them found somebody with a hat.
Well, why would they look for somebody with a hat?
Because Zeta thinks he has a hat.
No, Raditz doesn't have a hat.
Okay, then only
So-
one of your eyes comes back,
Zaflan has the hat.
because he found somebody with a mustache.
I will see what the eye saw and presume to be disappointed.
Yeah. It is a cool
Okay.
mustache, though.
It's a fuck. Is it like one of these like windmill mustaches, right? Like he shaped it with gel.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely shaped with J. It looks like the
Fuck,
Monopoly
is it a
Man.
gnome? It's a gnome, isn't
It's
it?
not a
It's a
gnome. That's the
apocalypse
surprising
stash.
part.
Oh man.
So what's in the bag of holding?
Your crab and some other stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to like stick my head in there, see what he's doing.
He's just in the bag.
What does this mean, Zeta? This is cryptic.
What?
What is?
There's
what
no
does
way.
one mean?
No way the God of Change would give a cryptic answer.
Aubrey, how do you not? What? You. Look, the eyeballs found a man with a mustache. It wasn't Raditz, but maybe they've been to a mustache convention together.
Does Raditz
Oh,
even
no.
have a mustache? I don't remember Raditz having a mustache.
Raditz is clean shaven.
Yeah, I thought so.
I've always just like, look at
But
this
maybe
mustache.
Raditz
Yeah.
wants a mustache.
Look at this
So
mustache.
that's why I went to a
What
mustache.
else did Raditz twirl whenever he was plotting plans?
He didn't twirl anything.
Disappointing.
I
point.
think we're.
Reloaded in the middle of battle.
I don't think we have any more options, Ida. I think we should go back to West Crime.
Well, no, we can't give up on Radis like that. Though, also, everything is suggesting that he's probably dead.
We just don't have a way to
Meanwhile-
confirm it.
Well, he's too stubborn, I feel like, to die. Like, everybody from Alkenstar seemed like everybody that picks guns just seems to be like a real stubborn son of a bitch. So I'm presuming that he's definitely still alive. Just, I don't know.
We can't navigate the zombies on our own to find him.
He's probably spiting me, and that's why we can't find him.
That's possible.
Alright.
Or he's in a bag of holding somewhere.
Well, no, the bag of holding is not the important part. Snips is telling us he's in another plane.
That's possible.
How did you
Someone's
not get
sleeping.
that?
I considered it, but I'd rather just think he's somewhere we can find here.
Is Vale asleep?
Oh no.
He's maximum asleep.
He's probably on some new painkillers.
Yeah. I'm gonna put him in the
Sure.
AFK channel real
Zeta
fast.
and Obri's excellent adventure was too much.
I mean, things have not been going as planned. That much is fair.
I'm just gonna mute him. Now he's gone. Okay.
Yeah, I
Alright.
moved him to AFK.
Let him sleep. Okay. So we're what's up with you guys? Because you did mention just now having to prepare a teleport spell through the book earlier.
Right, I have one more remaining.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I didn't want to be caught teleporting into a situation where I couldn't teleport out of.
Yeah.
But now Aubrey's lack of preparedness means that I'm going to have to use my final teleport.
Okay. So you guys teleport back to Westcran.
Well, I don't want to, but everything seems to suggest that Aubrey is in another plane or dead. So,
Radis specifically.
Radis.
I guess give me the
So-
D100.
We'll go ahead and teleport back, but I want to teleport to, well, I can't teleport into Celery's Tower, but I guess in front of Celery's Tower.
Sure. Give me the D100.
Is it the pillaging hour?
Alright. So you find yourself in front of where Seller's Tower used to be.
Oh yeah, they just took everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the egg's there. Is the egg still there?
Yeah, Bragg is still there.
Break.
Yep. There's still just a floating brass egg there. And you guys hear a dragon roar.
What was that? It sounded like a... But it couldn't be a...
But maybe.
Why would there be a dragon in West Crown?
Which direction did it come from?
North.
North. I think we should go north.
Okay. So I'm sure you guys start making your way uptown.
Walking
Yeah, I'll go
fast.
ahead and fly north.
Okay. And we'll cut back to the rest of the party here, as a bunch of Zambambos start to get up in the middle of the courtyard, and the town criers start to scatter.
How much is a bunch?
Probably around 40 or 50 or so.
Everyone that got toasted.
Yeah, everybody that got toasted.
Are Holov and Ganderhall still right there?
Yeah, Ganderhall is still in the kind of middle area there, and Holov is walking towards the mayoral manor, and Ganderhall slowly turns and starts walking towards the mayoral manor as well.
Not so sure if it's a good idea for us to engage these zombies, guys. Not while Holov and Big Boy are right there.
Yeah, I think it's probably time to leave.
But if we leave, won't West Crown end up being like, every other infested place?
I think every other place is infested.
Oh man, Cheliax is fucked.
Yeah. Time to leave.
Maybe Zeta had something going with the ship idea. I hear Alkenstar's nice this time of year.
This paladin's a madman. What, like... Done.
Now.
Time to leave.
Someone more evil than me?
Well, Francis, why don't we just beat him up?
Okay, Don. You go do that. I'll be right here.
Leland, what do you think? I knew Iomedeans were evil. See, he gets it.
I told you, Leland.
Still, something doesn't seem right about him. I mean, everything I heard about Holov said that he was a pretty upstanding guy.
No, he seems like just as much of an asshole as I imagined. He's at it again, ruining West Crown.
Francis, were you even alive when he was mayor?
I've read enough about him. I'm a bard. I talk. I hear things.
Regardless,
He doesn't
we should
have
prob-
bardic knowledge.
We didn't know about Holov before 2 months ago.
I have a good bluff check.
Yeah.
Fair.
Well, why don't we go hide out at the Church of Selket?
So you guys just walk away from the sun.
Well, okay,
well-
think about it. If we go out and start fighting the zombies, what's to stop Holov from being like, I remember you fucks, you're the guys that kept waking me up, and roasting us?
Don, let us not forget we have a THRUNE in the group.
Yes, which is why we should take her someplace safe, like the Church of Selket.
I don't know who y'all are talking about.
Oh,
Of course you don't,
You
Aubrey. You're
sweet
not
summer
here.
child.
Nah.
So you guys start dipping out of there.
Fucking yes!
Alright.
I am not sticking around this shit.
So as you guys dip south and Ober and Zeta dip north, you guys dip into each other.
Hey, what are you guys dipping around here for?
What the hell's going on?
We were looking for Radis. We can't find him.
Well,
He's
that
run. It's lost.
might
Oh yeah,
be a
there's
little
zombies
secondary.
everywhere.
So Holov's gone off the deep end, has possessed Ganderhall, fried some people in the city, and taken control of West Crown.
What happened to Don?
Not that's
Yeah. Andy's
Talking
killing
like
through.
a madman. What are you talking?
that
What?
Holov.
The senile old man
Yes.
is possessing dragons and killing thrones.
He had
The
already
crazy
gone.
old man, I told you.
It's almost like Radis was right about him being sane the whole time.
It's a good thing we don't know any thrones.
Yes, it's a good thing.
I'd like to
We get over
publicly
it.
announce that we know no thrones.
Anyway, we were
That
heading
won't
off
draw
to the Church
attention.
of Selkat to, take some cover for a while and figure out our next move.
Hmm.
Like what? Why is? Yeah.
Well,
Let's
remember,
do that.
it's my job to kill monsters, so I have to find a way to kill Holov.
That
Yeah.
They can't just. It's not as simple as whole
I'm
lot of
just-
evil the whole time, right?
hold on. So the senile old man, Gandra Hall.
Walk into a town hall. Mayor
Oh,
dies.
and Holov bisected the mayor.
The guy with the backwards arm that was drooling on himself last week.
Yes.
The story is shortly after you guys start this conversation, corroborated by a town crier who says roughly the same thing Donovan's saying, but saying it as news.
Why didn't you guys say that?
Well, you have to understand, this entire experience has been very surreal.
Strange things are happening.
In fact, I am not opposed to the idea that I am dreaming currently.
To the Church of Selkat, then.
Hang on. This is.
You don't think Holov would do anything to his old friend's place, right?
No, I'm just having a hard time understanding. Don, come here.
All right.
Give me your forehead.
You're gonna read my mind, aren't you?
Well, no, your memory.
Fine, just don't pry too much.
Well, I'm only looking for the Holoff event here.
Fine, jeez.
All right, I cast share memory, and I replay the Holoff event.
25x speed.
When she finishes, Don's just gonna be like, weird, right?
He was committed.
Absolutely committed. Even with the whole I am the evil fish. Nope, gonna have to snap his neck.
Well, why? Not to the snapping the neck part, but what led to this?
You get a random bystander run up to your small group, very excitedly, asking if you had heard the news that you can kill Thrune sympathizers now, before running off to tell more people.
Let us know if you find any. Wink at everyone. Because we know no one by the name of Thrune.
Nope, we know absolutely no one by the name of Thrune.
Have never met him.
Speaking of which, is our Thrune awake?
Yep.
Welcome back. Zeta and Aubrey's excellent adventure is over.
Yeah, we're assuring everyone that we also want to kill the Thrunes and don't know anyone by that name.
Radis is dead.
Never
Maybe.
met a Thrune in our life.
Radis might be dead.
He's probably dead.
No, if you don't see a character die on screen, you can never be 100%.
Oh no, if Radis is alive, he's about to go full Tark on this shit.
What, and die?
No, I mean...
I'm
West Crown
presuming that Redis is in a pocket dimension.
Yeah, something
Probably
like that.
some kind of prison cell.
He did
Something
brag.
like that.
He's fine.
There's actually quite a few people starting to come out onto the streets to hear the news and murmuring amongst themselves.
Anyway, we should definitely get to the Church of Selkat, like, now. How's that sound?
Yeah, I think that sounds like a safe place to be.
We need to get Sable off the streets.
Sable Rain?
Good point. Let's go.
Alright, so you guys start heading towards the Church of Selkat.
Oh god, please tell me it's not on fire.
So, one thing you seem to notice is that Killswitch is getting a lot of weird looks.
More so than the usual weird looks he gets.
Yeah.
New weird looks.
It's because of the bugs, isn't it?
He's not a Thrune sympathizer, is he?
Oh, absolutely he is.
What are you guys talking about? What is this word? How did you pronounce that? Thrine?
Something like
Strain?
that.
Throw
And
me
I
off.
have to do it at one
Do you want me
point
to?
during the trek to the Church of Selket. There's gonna be a mob of people that's like, that guy's a Thrune sympathizer, and they chase some rando. Get him!
Right,
Pitchforks and
Yeah,
torches go up.
yeah, absolutely.
So a couple of fucking disgruntled neighbor nobles like
Yeah.
hear that you can kill Thrune sympathizers, and they're both standing outside, right? And one guy just like leans over, and just fucking stabs the other one.
Yeah.
It's like that's for cutting down my tree last year, you son of a bitch.
So we're just full
Yeah,
purge right now.
Like as you guys are in that way, you can tell the city's starting to devolve into chaos. People are just throwing around Thrune sympathizer as a slur to murder each other.
You Thrune sympathizing, lily livered.
You stupid Thrunies.
Somebody's husband like flies out
Literally.
of the window and lands in front of us.
Literally, like, at on the way there, you can tell that the town guard even has a hard time dealing with this, because after they're informed that it's actually not illegal, technically, to kill Thrune sympathizers, you'll see a guard come up to, like, someone being stabbed repeatedly, like, a very dead person being stabbed over and over again by someone else, and he's like,
Just stabbing
the
license.
guard's like, he's a Thrune sympathizer, right? And then the stabber stops for a second and says, of course, keep stabbing. Carry on.
Doing
Good
God's
work,
work.
son.
Yeah,
But,
how's the church?
Don kills Francis. He was sympathizing.
But as you get closer to the religious sector, pretty much all of the... There's actually... It's not hard to figure out. There is a fire going on somewhere near here. You can smell the fire.
Okay, guys. I know where we can go and probably be safe.
We
How
don't know
about-
where the fire's coming from.
Okay, yeah, let's investigate.
So are you guys just going to follow where the fire's coming from?
No, we're going to the Church of Selkat.
Okay.
Yeah, specifically.
You guys get there and they're just having dinner.
Okay, good. Good.
But this
Don
is...
is gonna like raise his arms. Does anyone here know what's going on out there?
Hang on, is what's her name here? The gnome?
Who, Pam?
Pam, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh fuck yeah. As soon as Zeta and Pam see each other, there's like just a high pitched white noise. And like how many different things they have to tell each other.
Yeah, the city's burning.
Yeah. It just starts off, it's sort of like hearing a transformer blow up as it slowly winds up. It starts off as normal speech and then slowly turns to a wee.
Eventually, like they just start talking about 3 topics at once and are inserting parentheticals into their verbal speech in order to keep it apart, and everybody else is just like, what the fuck?
And another Zeta shows up.
Killing me. Do I have? I don't. One sec, y'all. Not that much. One sec, I'll actually move you guys over. I have to. Ah, god damn. Blip. Did it. But the music stopped. I'm gonna redo all my music one day.
Hey, it's Taryn.
Oh yeah.
She's not supposed to be here.
Uh,
I hope she is, because that means she'd be safe.
She is the dragon.
Bum bum bum. Actually, she is here. She's not right there. She's up there. Bip. There we go. Now this stuff makes more sense. Except we need Zeta to be like here. And Pam to be like there. There we go. Now things make sense.
No, he's asleep again.
Rip. Quite literally, actually.
Yeah, he's got to be on some new painkillers.
Probably. So yeah.
Oh, did we get him back?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll drop you an AFK and it'll play the sound.
So, how would you like to proceed now that you're here?
Have some dinner.
Well, like Don came in and was just. Does anyone have any idea what's going on out there? Is this really the time?
For dinner? Clearly.
Wait, where's Zeta?
I don't know. Where'd you go? I had moved you to where Pam was, but
No.
you kind of just disappeared. Hold on.
Did she delete me? Am I dead?
Deleted.
Have
Are
some
you
chat,
on the
boys.
DM layer?
I don't think there's a Leland either.
Surely represents the
Yeah, there's no Leland. I
No
don't
Mason
see.
aspect.
I don't see plenty of people.
Is Don
I see
meant to-
Leland.
Yeah, he's down there between the pillars.
Yeah, he just showed up.
There. Also, those are doors. But yeah,
Has Don met Tyrion?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think so.
But Mora welcomes you guys and says, "What's going on out there?"
Are you really?
I mean, we heard about the whole not illegal to kill Thrune sympathizers anymore.
And the whole dragon showing up and torching a crowd of people?
I don't.
And Olaf being the evil?
I feel like maybe I wasn't listening too closely to the town criers.
Well, they were really firm on the Thrune part, so I
But
understand.
we did secede, apparently, from Cheliax, which, I mean, good move, in my opinion.
Alright, dinner time then.
Yeah, of course.
Don is just stunned. People are murdering each other in the streets right now, and you're all settling in to have dinner?
Not each other.
Well, it's still
Thrune.
illegal to murder anyone here.
Thrune sympathizers are a lesser caste of people, Donovan.
What the hell is wrong with you, Aubrey?
When in Rome, right? I don't want to die. I mean,
Yeah, Flink is the only one who seems pretty worried about all this. Well, Flink, Kino, and Aldo don't seem too pleased with the current turn of events, but Mora is more than happy. Pam seems take it or leave it. It's hard to get a read on Satula. Mora says, it's good to be back. Eat a proper dinner. It's been a while.
Hear, hear.
At some point, Zeta's gonna ask Chopin the Eternal Wand of Magic Missile.
Oh man, she's so stoked about it. She's so confused about the concept of a wand that never runs out of charges.
Yeah,
It's like you
I'm
showed.
gonna
It's like you
ask if
showed an
she-
alchemist the Philosopher's Stone.
I'll ask if she wants to take a look at it.
Oh, absolutely. She's so
Okay, yeah.
like enamored by it.
Her lab's in the back, right?
Yeah, just in her room.
Cool. Yeah. We'll go back there and check out the wand.
Pulls out
Yeah.
my wand scepter.
Wand scepter.
But yeah, even Tarian's pretty okay with all this. But it doesn't seem like she quite understands the full grasp of it.
It's kind of like those. What's wrong? Those are the bad guys, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's her idea of it. It's now okay to beat the bad guys. Mora completely enforces that as well. Meanwhile, Flink is trying to rein it in. Say, we can't just murder people we don't like.
Right now, guys, that's not the way to do it.
Just throw him in prison.
Oh, apparently that's not how Holov feels.
Yeah, what's up with that? I mean, I don't know a lot about the guy, but I've never heard of him as a murderer or anything like that.
Proudly declaring that he is the evil. Anyone else wanna talk about that part?
Yeah, Iamade is a deity.
Yeah, that's not evil. That's just rude.
Where is he drawing his power from if not Iamade?
Either way, this is obviously bad. I mean, he just... while they were Thrune sympathizers, they were still people, and he just ordered their execution cold-heartedly.
That sounds like a
Nationwide,
sympathizer
I
talk to me. Well, time to snap your neck.
Whoa, Don. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Something's fishy here, regardless. This is.
Yeah, Flink
this isn't
seems
the
pretty
whole lot I would
dejected.
think of.
Yeah, Flink seems pretty dejected, and he responds to Ober with, "It's not the whole if I remember."
Okay, well, what exactly is the Holov you remember? Because the first Holov that we met was a babbling, senile idiot, and this one's a megalomaniacal bad man that wants to kill everyone. Haven't really had the best impression of this man so far.
Flink seems kind of lost for words of these two descriptions of Holov. Mora's still eating, kind of puts up two hands, is like somewhere in the middle of those two.
Well,
doesn't
from the looks of it, he's probably had a dragon talking to him in his head.
It seems more like he's controlling the dragon.
Unless the dragon wants you to think of it that way.
That is what a dragon would want me to think.
That's not bad, scribbles notes furiously.
You thought it was one charisma character playing dumb. But
Right.
instead, it was the other charisma character playing dumb.
Right. Gandraw hits you with that. I was senile the whole time.
I'm at a loss here, guys. Zeta, since we have some downtime now, maybe you should try to scry on.
Zeta's
Gil
not
and
around.
see. Ah, yeah, she's showing off her wand.
Yep. But it should be noted that this is not the place you guys smelled the burning from.
Unless it's this sick ass pig.
Sorry, Zeta and Pam haven't had a minute to catch up.
Yeah. She's also very excited about these candies.
Excellent. I explain the whole, like, candy's a potion theory.
Yeah.
Just freeze a potion. Bam.
Her mind just... I'm just like, right, I know!
Pam's trying to come up with the idea of a wand as a candy, but it'd be tough to get all the uses out of it without getting everything all sticky.
I'm just like, Pez dispenser! Wait, no.
Yeah, that's just a lot of potions.
It's reusable gum!
Reusable gum. But yeah.
You take the gum out, you store it behind your ear, right? Like,
Flink.
you put it back in,
Yeah.
another charge.
Flink is very, very concerned, and he actually kind of takes an aside with parts of the party and says that he's worried about what's happening to his flock. It seems like a lot of the Church of Selket has gone a little vengeance-y
Since when?
since about a couple hours ago.
Just
Wait, we can kill Thrune sympathizers?
literally out of the blue. There was no like sign of this before.
I mean, we've always been law-abiding citizens. It's just the laws changed.
Funny how that'll
And
change someone, isn't it?
to make matters worse, ever since the sky darkened, we've been having weird reports of, well, essentially a boogeyman.
Where at?
Out in the cemeteries.
Is it just frightening people, or is it a threat?
No reported injuries, but people are very concerned about what it could be, especially with all this undead business. None of our cemeteries have had anything rise out of them as far as we can tell.
Maybe we'll keep it in mind in case we cross the cemetery.
As this is all going on, you kind of hear Mora. Mora's been the most vocal about kill the Thrune sympathizers at the table, and she's probably either talking to somebody from the party or perhaps even just Tyrion. And she says, "You know what I say? I say we poison them all and let Selket sort them out."
Don shoots her a glare. Maybe this wasn't the safest place to go. Seeing as it looks like everyone here is acting like a bunch of animals too.
Didn't Celery say to keep the place from burning down while she was gone?
Celery should have known better than to trust us with anything.
We told her to give us some communicating.
What?
You heard him.
Train horn, mouse.
Mousehorn.
Foghorn. Leghorn.
Maybe like a
Has
little
it,
box that you can walk and
So-
talk into.
By the
Has
way,
it been about a half hour?
oh yeah,
While I'm back in Pam's room, showing her everything, talking, chilling, I am writing in my spell book.
okay.
Yeah. So half hour. About how long has it been?
It's probably about 20 minutes, something like that.
Okay. So I need 10 more minutes.
Kill switch. There's so many people that are just slowly you could tell the conversation in the room is slowly turning towards kill switch.
What are they looking at?
Give me a sense motive. Kill switch.
Boy.
This is great because I've already got all the responses planned. You're just the most popular person in the room is all it is.
Everybody loves me. I guess they're just waiting on me to play something.
Yeah, why haven't you played a song for these people yet?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say, all right, guys, I know what
This
you're
is
all
the most-
waiting for.
This is the most packed room that has the most potential converts in a long time.
Time to sing a
True.
big ol' happy song about Cellcat.
Big old ditty.
Yeah, all right. He's gonna start getting prepared to play some music. Oh boy.
Just gonna go walk up on stage and start tuning his lyre.
Yeah, okay. No, I'll sing about Cellcat.
Oh, what you gonna sing about? Go ahead.
I'm just
give
gonna
me.
look around the room and just sing about the things I see.
Gonna pull up.
Is that what the one is?
Why don't you go ahead?
No, the one was the sense motive. The 100 was to decide if I was gonna sing about Cellcat or Asmodeus.
Why don't you go ahead and give me some general ideas as to what kind of song this is?
I'm just gonna adapt the same
Prince
tribute
of
to
Lies,
Asmodeus.
Cellcat.
But I'm just gonna take every
Lord
time I would
of
say
Hell,
Asmodeus.
Cellcat.
It's okay.
Cellcat, great horned god.
You know, and the funny thing is that let's see the form check,
Right?
because like we're joking about it, but it's still gonna be a good fucking number. So,
Instant
oh my
classic.
god, instant fucking classic. We hate it, but it's so catchy.
Yeah, I don't like the content. That beat slaps.
Don finds himself snapping in his armor, trying to snap.
Does
Tasty.
it like start a fire whenever you do that?
Shit.
Little flint and steel.
But no, the
Just kind of walk around and play and just kind of lean in, and say Cellcat. Just next to people and just kind of wander around and sing. Aubrey, I'll invite you for an oofing solo.
And oofing solo.
I think you're
Oh,
doing a
go for it.
good job oofing on your own here.
What's my perform? I don't even remember.
Oh, it's been so long since I eefed.
It's gonna be
Oof.
oofing. Just you wait. That's
I'm rusty. That's very average.
it's okay. It's okay.
I'll hand the mic back to
Not
KFC.
bad. Not bad. Thank you, Aubrey. Invite Dawn to
Oh,
play
man.
the dongos.
Don is lost in his own little world right now.
Perfect. Aubrey, you give me a sense motive.
All right. Almost a 20.
No, that's good. That's fine. Aubrey, the KFC's calling a lot of attention to himself for somebody with two separate holy symbols of lawful evil gods.
But the beat slaps though.
I mean, it does, but it's like it's a good performance. You're right about that. But like, if Megadeth plays at your church,
It's still Megadeth at your church.
yeah, they're still not too pleased about Megadeth being at the church.
Even if Megadeth's singing Kumbaya, my lord.
Shit.
Yeah, no, they can't. You can't turn your Satanist band into a Christian band just by crossing out the words and writing in Jesus.
Well, you have
I
a
don't
very
know.
black and white view of religion,
Why-
Leslie.
Why not, right? Let's see.
It's
Let's see a
literally
diplomacy check.
Killswitch is trying to
The
do the
only
thing from
difference-
South Park where Eric tries to make a Christian band.
Killswitch, give us a bluff.
Cross out words like Asmodeus, write in words like Cellcat. Instant classics.
It's a hit.
Oh goodness. Do I need to bluff through this?
I mean, you can. I mean, it won't help.
You're gonna have to throw
Not gonna
your holy
lie.
symbols on the ground and just rub them in with your feet.
All right. Look,
It's like when a
There's a
when a
line.
pop singer suddenly goes wholesome again.
Yeah. Except, it's imagine Miley Cyrus tries to go wholesome again, but still twerks on stage. It's like
Sings a lot about poison for some reason.
What are your holy symbols? Just like,
he's got one of
hurt me to help
Asmodeus
me,
and one of
Help me
Beelzebub.
to hurt you,
I
something
mean, like
like that.
pendants, like around your neck.
No, one of them's
What are they?
incredibly gaudy.
Wait. How are these people reacting to Dawn? I mean, he's a Hell Knight.
Oh, they don't seem to care about
Okay.
You know, police.
The
I
man.
just I just kill monsters.
They don't.
Probably more so the
sympathizers.
guy that's just been singing about the glory of Asmodeus for so on. Look, Francis, it's fine if we can convince them that you're an idiot. Maybe we can get away with it.
Shouldn't be hard.
Shouldn't be hard.
I mean, he took hand in killing a Thrune himself.
It's true. He did help kill a Thrune.
I totally take responsibility for that kill now.
Dawn is saying this louder than normal. Yep, Francis sure did help killing that Thrune.
yep, favorite thing to do.
All right, then Donovan, give me a diplomacy.
Just love killing Thrunes, you
Oh.
know.
Here I
we
go,
go
killing
killing
Thrunes
Thrunes
again. Yeah.
Oh no, guys.
Sable starts getting really uncomfortable.
Oh, she is beyond uncomfortable right now.
Look, Don's just trying to make sure that Francis doesn't get lynched.
I mean, this is a lot of pitchforks.
Where's the Don diplomacy? There it is.
It's not bad.
For a +1, that's better
Yeah.
than I could have hoped.
Well, with the
Don diplomatizes with his fists.
yeah, there's there's some people in the room that seem to be quelled, but probably half of them are still very leery about Killswitch's presence.
Okay, that all said, Flink, can I talk to you for a minute?
Certainly, and he kind of slowly shambles off.
Don will follow him and get low so we can talk to him on the level. So, it's come to our attention. I can trust you, right? Of course I can trust you. Like, probably the most trustworthy person in this city. I can trust you, right?
Of course.
Okay, so, our friend Sable may or may not.
That's how Don killed Sable.
Hey, we got a
No.
town of heretics
If
over
someone
here.
tries to attack Sable in here, Don's going on a rampage. Our friend Sable may or may not have found out that she's a Thrune.
He kind of shush.
I know, that's the problem!
Why would you even bring that up?
Because it's not right for me to ask you.
Now
if
I
we can-
know.
It's not right for me to ask you if we can shelter her here if I lie to you about it. She hasn't
No.
done anything wrong. She's been nothing but an upstanding member of society. She's a good person. But she might get targeted because of this. As soon as news gets out,
I think I have an idea that might help.
please don't tell me you're gonna shout that she's a Thrune.
No. Stop telling people she's a Thrune.
I didn't. You were the first person. And the only person.
Great. Now I have to lie somehow.
Look, it's just until we find a way to snap Olaf's neck.
His expression turns into, I made myself sad.
Oh, hell, I'm sorry. I forgot he was a friend of yours. But, like, you gotta believe me, this guy is not the person you knew anymore. I mean,
Sad.
there had to have been like 100 people there that he just roasted for no reason. Don is not helping right now.
Right.
Do you have any idea what could have caused this shift in behavior?
So I haven't spoken to Olaf in decades.
Oh, hells. We have to find something to do, otherwise a lot of people in this city are gonna die for no reason. Hell, they're out there killing people on the streets that probably aren't even Thrun sympathizers. Over small things like hedge clippers. I'll tell you, once the law goes away, the worst parts of mankind comes out.
He kind of rubs his neck and he's like, tell me about it.
All this chaos. Ugh.
Well, now hold on now. It may be inelegant, but it'll work out. Everything
Yes.
will be okay.
After the streets are anointed with the blood of the innocent, I'm sure it will all work out, and then the strong will survive, living off the backs of the weak, just like how things used to be. People threaten to call each other Thruns if they don't obey. There it is, the new reason to kill everybody, a new reason to hate, just another finger to point at people.
He was nodding along until like the second half. The whole the streets anointed with blood, bringing about a more. Give me a knowledge religion.
Don doesn't have knowledge religion.
It's not even trained.
Wait, let me see. Wait, no, it's trained. I just have nothing in it.
Wait, is it what?
Do you have any ranks in it? That is
No,
by definition trained.
No,
Yeah.
no, I thought
Ah,
It is not a class,
class
skill.
skill.
okay.
No,
Damn.
I have no idea what Selket's about.
Nope. It's pretty good.
A 3.
Yeah, it's just, you don't see the irony of what you've just done. But that's okay. He says, I know it's bad out there. It'll get better, hopefully. This is slightly, dare I say, better than the previous situation. At least we're not
Okay,
chillaxian.
okay, I get what you're saying, that at least people are free, but now the free people are dying. You can't
Some,
tell me that
some
things-
of them.
No, they are dying en masse. You haven't seen it out there. There are buildings on fire, Flink.
Well, from the ashes.
Also told you about Genji and all that.
What?
Could you repeat
People
that?
dying in Genji.
Why are you underwater and a robot?
I'm sorry, I'm outside this moment.
That's a terrible combination.
Right?
Dustin, you're like dead.
Why are
That's
you
it.
killing yourself, Dustin?
But no, Flink actually quotes you a scripture that's essentially from the ashes of dead society will rise anew.
Don blinks.
He almost
So-
seems embarrassed to know scripture.
You know what? I thought that maybe we could come here because we'd be safer here, and our friend would be safer here. But it turns out, you guys are just looking for an excuse to kill people just like everyone else.
He makes a point to correct you on that. He says no one here's killing anybody.
Yet. Give it time. As soon as they realize that they are unfettered by the constraints of the law,
Give
they'll
me a-
go nuts.
Give me a sense motive.
I don't think I'm very good at that.
Probably
You're talking to a man that talks with his
I
fists.
punch things.
Oof.
Oof. Nope. You're not getting any of this context. All right.
Dawn is helping.
He pretty forthrightly asks, or makes the statement that if you think the building's on fire is a bad thing, you should put out the fires.
Don blinks. You know what? You make a good point. I'm gonna go do my job now. And Don's gonna leave.
All right.
Oh, Don, are we going to fight the fires now? He's gonna put his hand on his sword.
Well, you probably won't need that sword, Leland, but I certainly am. It's my job to kill monsters, and in this case, the monster is society.
But people are monsters.
Don, you're the monster.
I'm waiting for that.
So Zeta's going to give Pam the Eternal Wand, and she's gonna come back, and she's gonna walk up to Francis. She's gonna start casting spells.
Before you even get out of Pam's
Whoa.
room, you're certain that before the day's over, there's gonna be a small hole between the walls of her room and the room next to hers.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I tell her I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start casting spells on Francis.
What spell are you gonna cast on him?
So first, I'm going to use Prestidigitation, and I'm going to change the colors of all of his clothes to be more of a Selket theme.
After
Gotcha.
the fact.
So like dull browns, grays, and reds.
Maybe some sweet greens.
Yeah. Just green trim him.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to produce kind of like some not elaborate, but like simple Selket kind of icons, and kind of affix it to the new clothes. And I'm gonna cast Magic Mouth. And
And hold on now. As Zeta's preparing this, a fly pops out from
fuck.
Francis's clothing and flies straight towards Zeta.
I'll swat it.
Francis is gonna step back away from her casting. What are you doing, Zeta?
I'm making a spellcraft check because this fly is throwing me off.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. And a magic mouth will appear on Francis's mask, and the trigger is whenever he sings about Asmodeus, it's going to try to censor Asmodeus with self-hit.
That's great.
So that mouth is now permanently there until it goes off.
I hate so much about the things you make me choose to be.
Great.
It's better than being dead, Francis.
Is it?
So
Is it though?
is Don just storming on out?
Oh no, did Don miss this? But it's a solution. Look at me serving up solution pie.
What was your solution?
She literally
Attempt to stop Francis from getting lynched.
Francis has now got like sweet Selket clothing on.
How long does that last?
Mm-mm-mm.
Till it's triggered.
I
No,
think it
no,
means
not
the
the
prestidigitation.
The clothes, yeah.
They're changed.
Yeah, they just changed. That's just how that works.
You
That's
what?
just-
I thought
That's
it was
just how
like
that
an
works.
hour per level.
That's how long
No, I can
prestidigitation
change them
lasts.
for an hour.
Yeah.
But the change is
No,
fucking good.
it only
You
works.
could just
I
do
think, an
that the
hour.
whole time.
There's a
Yes,
there's a feat
because
tonight
I
that
am a
I'm
magician.
closing.
I'm
Your
gonna
clothes are now red.
present my banner. Zeta. Zeta. Zeta.
Now they're green.
No, I need my fanfic of me and Don.
Oh, what? No, I burned that.
Okay, right. So at least put some Cellcat stuff on this banner.
Give me
Everyone
a sense
cool with
motive
that?
check.
We're good with that?
Friend, give me a sense motive.
Are you bluffing?
Yes.
Any actual change
Oh
to an
my
object
God.
beyond just moving, cleaning, or soiling persists only 1 hour.
Okay, whatever. I'll cast it again in an hour.
Yeah,
There
Just-
you go.
just an hour upkeep of Zeta re-cellcatting him.
I mean,
It wasn't a good lie, but it worked.
Right.
You feel like I definitely did burn the
For
fanfic.
sure, that fanfic's gone.
It's fucking gone, man. It's certainly not in a book that's been banished to the ethereal plane.
it's not what?
What?
But you know I have prestidigitation, don't you, Zeta?
Oh, well, why didn't you fix it then?
Because you did it.
Exactly. Problem solved.
Well, there you go. Problem solved. We're
Problem
good.
solved.
Let's go home.
Wait, no, we have to find out about the whole off thing. What have you guys been doing in here? There's a dragon.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
bother, Zeta. They are thrilled about the situation.
Well, yeah, killing Thrunes kind of sucks for the Thrunes, but I'm talking about the dragon.
Hey, if the dragon helps the city rise from the ashes, then they're completely about it.
It's about this time that Aldo goes up. He's not very strong, so he's not even going to attempt to do that by himself. But normally he would pull the podium out. So instead he just goes up to the front and goes on about his dinner sermon.
To
And
hell with
it's-
this. Who's coming to help me save people?
I will.
I'll go.
And my axe.
Zeta, you coming?
Well, not hang on. Let's go. There's a fire, right? Let's go do that.
That's what I was talking about, yes.
Okay, well, let's go.
Alright. So you guys dip out towards the smell of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll fly up and find out where the fire is.
It's to the northeast of where you guys are currently.
Cool. It's to the northeast of where we are currently.
I guess we'll head out there.
So before we go on, can we take like a 10-minute break?
Sure.
That'd be great. Thank you. I'll be right back.
So, Aqueous Orb lasts for 10 rounds. So let's just get to the fire, and I'll put it out.
Have any other Zeta eyeballs shown up over 200 miles?
Oh no, I got a couple of them, and I think the rest of them are probably still. If they're any still alive, they're probably still out there because they have hours to go.
Yep, and they're probably very confused.
Yeah, they got no idea where we're at.
There's probably a bunch of other confused people. Because they're like, why are these fucking eyeballs following me around?
Oh, they can't see the eyeballs. Nobody looks up.
You act as if the eyeballs don't get stupidly close to things.
I mean, they probably do.
Yeah, that's what I'd imagine. They like get in close and do like a 360 profile of a person. just because it's cool. They're trying to take good pictures, quote unquote, get good shots. Especially if anybody with a mustache.
Look, if he had a mustache, I'm sure it would be glorious.
Right? They're just on the hunt for people that would look like Radis if Radis had a kick-ass mustache.
Right, it's probably some kind of like handlebar stash, right? Like it goes into chops. So that magic mouth, when it goes off, it's going to last for 10 minutes.
I just imagine a mouth that's every time he goes to say Asmodeus, it just screams Selkit.
Selkit! And my next song, The Glory of Asmodeus. Selkit!
I can still talk about Beelzebul.
That's true.
You really
Haha,
want two
gotcha.
magic mouths, don't you?
You back off.
At the just want to point it out, since it only takes a move action, every so often I'd like to check for Radis's signal,
Sure.
and we're just gonna repeat this thing because
gotta
it
keep-
literally just takes like
Keep checking your
half
RPS.
a second to, yeah. Not like obsessively, only like maybe like once an hour or something like that, right? Like
As often as you make kill switch a Selkite over and over again.
sure.
It's like, oh no, gotta re-Selkit kill switch. Also, what's Radis like? I actually don't know what the denomination of Selkit followers would be.
A Selkie.
Stop.
Selkie. Yes, the Selkie are gathering in hordes today.
Francis and the Selkits.
Miley Cyrus is singing another Selkie song. It's called Hurt Me, Help Me, Help Me Hurt You.
Right. Have we got a hold of Zaflon yet?
Have you tried yet?
Looking at you, Zeta.
No, because nobody else wants to bring any solutions to the table.
Gotta do everything myself.
Gotta do everything. First I looked for Radis, and then I looked for Holop, and then I took the memory, and then I did the this, and then I teleported to that. And what the fuck have you done today?
All right. Take a step back.
There's like a snap.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you a minute. Hey, Don.
What up?
Have you seen Zaflon?
He dead.
Oh, okay. Did you like? Is he?
Probably.
Meow.
No, he's still
Ah.
alive. He's crying out in pain.
If he's crying out in pain,
Max.
he's super alive.
Calm yourself, Max.
He's like 90%
Like-
HP.
Can't you hear meowing in the distance?
Guys, I'm hurt.
The Hellcats descent.
I'm not dead.
Francis, this is for your own good.
Oh no, I hate whenever you say that.
I'm gonna cast Mark of Blood on Francis.
Francis
What
is
do you-
like, why doesn't anybody ever do anything for my own evil?
Ah!
Hold on.
We're gonna carve a sigil into your ankle.
No, back off.
It doesn't do that much damage.
Stop it.
Get some
Get
help.
out of here.
Look, it's
No, I'm going to Aubrey. Aubrey,
Aubrey, hold him.
Aubrey, get your beard out here in between Zeta and me.
Zeta, we don't want him to get autism.
Seriously, I already have
Marker
enough challenges,
blood
Zeta.
causes autism.
This is not a vaccination.
Thank God.
This is in case something happens to Francis, we'll know that he's dead or not.
It might not be such a bad idea, Francis.
No. Stop it.
How about this? We'll both get one.
You first.
Sure. Just pinch my arm a little. I'll go ow.
While Francis is distracted by Aubrey pinching his arm. All right, now Francis, just look the other way for a moment, and we're done.
Ow.
See, that didn't even hurt, little guy.
Still don't like it.
Somebody give him a candy.
So, I give you a candy.
Which one?
The Hydra Hickoff.
No.
No.
This candy sucks. I'm gonna pull out a lemon limia and eat that instead. And say, no, I got my own.
Oh my gosh. This is
give
why we
Aubrey
run
a,
D&D right here.
I'll give Aubrey a Hydra Hickoff and tell him, for being so cooperative.
I'm a big boy.
I'm gonna feed the Blood Ring some dragon scales.
Okay. You're gonna end up with brass knuckles that are very dragon accentuated.
I've already got the teeth there.
Yeah.
They could have been teeth from anything, though.
All molars. No, all incisors. You can dig like an echidna now. That's why they call you shovels.
Call me Shovels McGee. And I'm really good at shoveling.
Is that a quote from Mystery Men?
What? No.
Pretty sure that's a quote from Mystery Men. Not the shovels McGee part.
No, he's the shoveler, and he shovels well.
Yeah, he shovels well. Right.
Yeah, I'm the shoveler, and I shovel well.
What can one man with a shovel do?
And him and the fucking Blue Raja. Why do you throw
Such a-
forks?
Such a before its time movie.
Dude, Mystery Men is a fucking D20 modern game.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a goddamn D&D game with powers. And the Mystery Men are the player characters.
Shoveler's the fighter.
The spleen is one of the fucking players just like, man, look at this. I can devote all my power points to a fucking fart. And they were just like, no, don't do that. There's no way that could be good. And the spleen is Leslie, so he's like, no, because I'm gonna make it good.
God damn it. I can't even say anything about it.
Mr. Furious is
Fuck.
Thomas. Tommy Legs.
Fuck.
Dustin's the Invisible Boy.
Clearly.
Clearly. He's invisible, clearly.
That's my catchphrase.
Who's on first?
Thomas is the bowling girl, and he just argues with his dad and the bowling ball all day.
No.
He's the one that killed him.
I'll put you in that. Out.
Dad's angry because he killed his dad.
It writes itself.
Which one's the Blue Raja?
Don't know.
He was someone that would just really specialize in forks.
Some really high profession cooking. There's definitely a feat or something, class ability that lets you use a profession for attack rolls somehow.
I don't think there
Something
is.
like that.
It sounds
I don't-
wacky.
I remember looking up a chef build. It was something along those lines.
Sounds so incredibly wacky.
Right, I hear about it, and I'm just like, well, why the fuck did I play a wizard then?
Right.
Yeah, see if I
I
can.
could have been using profession as an attack roll.
See if I can find what I was
It's always
thinking
the
about.
answer. It's a 1-to-1 BAB for any class. But better. And wisdom to attack? That's how you end up getting use out of Profession Fisher. Oh man.
No, I don't think there's a way.
Yeah, I'm probably thinking something completely different. Or maybe just not even Pathfinder.
The getting X to Y document has nothing for profession.
No, you can't trust something that hasn't been updated since like 2015.
Maybe you
That's
can.
fair. That's fair. Can't find anything else about it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this specific forum post I was reading.
Oh, you know what I'm missing? I'm missing Arcane Mark.
What's that one do?
I could be marking Francis with like sigils of Selket.
You wouldn't mind.
This all feels a little heretical.
Eh,
Eh?
depends on how you feel about heresy. Like, how do you measure a heresy, right?
Also, IRL Cellcat worshippers were a trip. They literally thought scorpions would just show up and sting somebody as like divine retribution.
It's fair.
And what's worse is if you got stung by a scorpion, you were supposed to go to a temple of Selket so that the priest there could save you from dying a horrible death. And they would do their magic, and if you lived, it's because you got stung accidentally, like you weren't supposed to be stung. It's like they made a mistake with the divine retribution.
And if you died, you deserved it.
Yes! It's not that the magic didn't work, it's that you were supposed to die.
Well, his problem, not mine.
That's why I had Morris say that they should just poison them all and the cell gets sorted out.
So,
'Cause that's literally
the
what they
player,
did.
am curious about what Dawn missed.
Oh, about what? Oh, I don't know. Who knows?
Don't you worry about that.
These things are a mystery to people with low wisdom.
So what could Pam do with this eternal wand?
Who knows? What couldn't she do?
Right? This is gonna be terrific.
Everybody back?
I think so.
Vale's AFK.
I expect Vale will be in and out.
Yeah, there he is.
But for real, I'm gonna use marker blood on Francis, just in case we
I
lose
thought we
him.
already did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Okay,
He even had his lemon lamia afterwards.
that's true.
Yeah.
And a little
And
smiley
Zeta
face
overcame
sticker.
her fears. and
A little
touched
smiley face
Francis.
prestidigitation.
I didn't touch you. The blade did.
Asmodeus works in mysterious ways.
No, it's you. You came close enough.
Hmm.
Okay. So as you guys head to the northeast from where you were, it becomes readily apparent that the building that is the source of the smoke smell is a pretty big inferno at this point. It's, it's getting to be after dark, so it's actually, kind of pretty, to be honest with you. But the entire cathedral of Asmodeus is up in flames.
Huh. If only there was some way we could have prevented this.
Zeta, you can put it out, can't you?
Kind of feels like the city's just going through its motions, doesn't it?
I'm gonna cast hydraulic push on the.
Oh, and by the way, there's a bunch of people here too. Like, it's not just the place is on fire.
Okay, what's the entrance of the cathedral look like?
Around the building, there's a lot of people cheering and just generally merrymaking.
Right. What's the entrance look like?
The entrance looks like it's very, very on fire.
All right, I'm gonna hydraulic push the entrance of the cathedral.
Okay. I'm sure that's gonna like rip down the doors.
Mm-hmm. It's a technically a bull rush.
Yeah.
Everyone cheers. Look at her, she's tearing down the temple.
I mean, they're only slightly confused as to what's going on there. There are Zeta's up in the air when she approaches, so it's easy enough for her to see that there are people on the roof.
Oh. Are they Asmodeus people?
Yeah, they're a
Like
bunch of
clerics
Asmodeus.
and shit?
Yep. No, well, none. There's a few, people who look like they are priests or, people who maintain the place. But there's a lot of, like, obviously upper middle class to, wealthy individuals up there. Quite literally pearl clutching.
About how many of them?
About a few.
30 or so.
Ooh. All right, let's let's get these folks down.
How do you suggest we do that?
Yes, we're all ears, Zeta.
Wait,
Oh,
idea.
hang on.
Oh,
sorry.
no.
This ought to be good.
Leland is gonna start stripping off his armor.
Yeah, right.
Leland. Wait.
And then he's gonna pull out a red dragon breastplate,
Oh, okay.
and he's gonna put it on.
Okay. Well,
Very encouraging. Good job, Leland.
good job, Leland. And Zeta's gonna cast Fly on Dawn.
I can fly now.
Yeah. Help me get these people off the roof.
Gladly. Don's gonna fly up and start getting people down one by one.
Okay. So you fly up, and pretty much everyone up there is demanding to be taken to safety first.
Right. And there's some like. By the way, when Fly's cast on you, they are some sweet looking fucking like wings of air.
Clearly.
Because I'm
Don,
like thematic like that.
I dig it.
Don crosses his arms as he reaches the top. He's flying above the people. That does not sound like any way to ask a favor of someone.
Zeta's gonna fly up next to Dawn, and she's gonna ask, who's making most ruckus?
Oh, they're all making ruckus. I think they
Yeah.
all think they're entitled to us saving them.
Yeah, it's strange. It's almost alien how belligerent people who are in fear for their life can be.
Okay, well,
Everyone
Don-
calm down. Now, one at a time. Okay? Line up in an orderly fashion. We're going to get you guys to safety. We can't save you if you're getting in our way from saving you.
They almost instantly start getting into arguments about how the line should be formed, with one very distinct individual saying that it should be formed based on what is it? Net worth.
Any children up there?
Zeta's
Yeah,
gonna,
there's a you know.
Zeta, get the children first.
Okay, well, Zeta can carry the children, so she'll quickly start like gently
Okay.
moving the children down,
To where?
and I guess to where the rest of the party is.
Okay. So as you start to descend with children in tow, you can tell that the crowds of people who were merrymaking around the outsides of this inferno begin to kind of group to where you are about to land.
Has Leland gone in the building yet?
He's probably about to, but it probably takes longer than that to strip off full plate and put on a breastplate.
Don's gonna tell him as he comes down with a kid. Leland, stay
Oh,
with this
as
group.
you're- If you're both descending with children, you'll both see the crowds of people start to kind of pool and collect where you're starting to land. And there are people with open arms ready to receive these children.
No.
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 Leland, keep the people we bring down safe. I got a feeling
Okay.
this crowd's gonna try something. Why didn't you give him fly? He could have carried like 5 people at a time.
Well, because he was stripping naked in front of people, and
Ah,
putting on
putting-
full armor also takes like 20 minutes.
Ah, yes. Putting on a show for them.
And you're the Hell Knight.
So you want half-naked Leland to save these children from an angry
No, I
mob?
expect
Okay.
Aubrey and company to be there too.
Oh, okay, I'm just checking.
He probably only just stopped putting on armor as long as Aubrey was helping him.
I'm still kind of above touching children.
Oh my god.
Only kind of.
Above touching children.
Francis, Deploy
Francis.
the banner.
Is it banner time?
It's banner time.
I don't know why you're not just handing the children to Francis.
I think we all know why I'm not just handing the children to Francis.
Jeez. It's something that a Throne supporter would say.
Francis has got this. Francis, just preoccupy them.
You help them hold this
Yeah,
line.
Maybe
It
Francis
does not break
can
for anything.
preoccupy them.
This
Don's
is-
gonna fly back up for another.
This
How many
is-
can I
this is
carry
what
at a time?
Francis
Just
does.
one?
If you're descending, you probably carry 2 at a time.
Yeah, because if I'm just grabbing by the scruff of their shirt,
Just grab them by the scruff of the neck.
basically, the more boisterous ones, he just grabs by their ankle.
Zeta's
Carries
gonna
them
ask
upside
for everybody for words. Zeta's gonna ask for the top 20 to for them to line up by net worth.
And they all start fucking.
Oh yeah, they absolutely start lining up by net worth.
And then go back in reverse order.
Don rolls his eyes, just like, good God, fucking chillaxians.
All right,
Right.
Zeta's gonna create an Aqueous orb. They're gonna hate this.
Oh god.
So a rolling sphere of churning water begins to float in the air next to Zeta. And she rolls the floating orb of this is like a 10-foot wide diameter sphere.
It's a swimming pool.
Yeah, and she's gonna roll it
Floating.
over and collect the top 4 net worth citizens.
All right.
They all make a reflex save.
I mean, they're not gonna make it.
No, they're not.
No.
So they all take 5 points of non-lethal damage, and then the orb is going to slowly float them down
Okay.
to the ground.
Do they take any damage on the way down?
No, it really shouldn't take more than a single turn to move it up and
move it.
down, up and down.
Okay. So once you've got all these people in the courtyard, I assure you, you're gonna have, at least a few dozen people who've resumed picking up their torches and pitchforks, surrounding the party and their, alleged Thrune supporters.
I'm going to draw my weapon, and I'm going to intimidate.
I will assist by firing off a gunshot.
I'll assist the intimidate. Let's get it up
Oh,
there.
We're,
Avengers pose.
Intimidating, are we?
And I have 10 points, or
Jesus.
10 skill mod in it. So that will be a +5 to it.
How many ranks do you have, Sable?
No, it's based on ranks.
Ranks 1.
Yeah, I
Many
have
ranks
3
kill
ranks.
switch?
Ranks, I have 1.
You guys didn't read the document very well. It's okay. Leland.
Assisting, you get to add, what is it, up to your ranks? Or is it up to half ranks?
Pretty sure it's up to half ranks. So yeah, I mean it's good. It's very good. And the crowd's definitely at bay, but in their large quantities it's not enough to, scatter them. There's a lot of heckling coming from the crowds. Asking why you would protect these monsters. A bunch of people saying that, this group must be a bunch of Thrune supporters.
Do any of them have weapons drawn?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of, like I said, they have literally torches and pitchforks.
Ooh, do we?
Okay, I
Anyone
think we
take
can
their-
all talk about how we all hate the Thrunes together. because we sorted through all of these people and made sure that there were none of them Thrunes. We
Did
were
anyone
very
happen to-
meticulous.
Did anyone happen to take one of their wanted posters? That's pretty good proof that we're not Thrune sympathizers.
Take that as a no.
Yeah, it seems like it.
They all blew up.
My wanted poster was just a piece of paper with my name on
It's
it.
true.
Look! Yeah, we're not Thrune
So-
sympathizers.
Can I talk with the crowd in some way, shape, or
You
form?
can
whether-
certainly try.
Well, yeah, that's my case right there. Is that we looked through all of these, we made sure none of them were Thrunes,
Give me a bluff check.
and so this power where I can cast glibness,
Hmm.
I want to glibness myself
Sure.
before I bust out the ye old lie. Excellent. So that's me. That
Before you even go through this high or low,
always high.
okay, you go ahead.
Okay.
That is
52.
something.
Jesus. Oh, just a 9?
So, the crowd, almost the entirety of the crowd, seems oddly swayed by this argument that you've combed through these people and vetted them. And then
Meticulously.
one man comes out from the crowd, unconvinced, and says, "I'll be the judge of that." And he extends a hand forward, and then seizes up.
Oh no. Is that a
Wait,
Thrune
what?
sympathizer? And I'll point to him. Look at him. He's stunned in fear from how much we don't sympathize with Thrunes. Get him. Get him.
Give me,
Thrune sympathizer.
give me a diplomacy.
Oh no!
All right. Can I bust out into song as I yell to get him then?
Only if you give me some lyrics.
Get him! Get him!
It's literally just saying, "Get him."
Shit. Goddamn. Let's see. Fuck.
God.
I don't know. I wasn't prepared. Hold on. Let me roll it just to see how bad it's gonna be first.
Okay.
Okay. It's only a 5. Alright, 28. So, yeah, alright. I don't even know.
Come on, you can
Yeah.
do it.
You could do it.
Nah, I got nothing. I got nothing. Just
Coward.
fucking get him. Get him, boys, get him.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
Yeah, I can't think of any songs with get him in it. Perhaps that's a good thing.
You could always fall back to 10 rapes a second.
Sounds bad. Sounds like a bad one to
That's-
break out.
That's
Yeah, I don't
definitely
want people to start raping him. That's not what we're here for.
Yet.
Not yet.
I think you
Whoa,
should
Don.
you
Give
should
Westcott
stay away
time.
from his metal songs.
So
We're
One of
not
the-
trying to agitate people.
one of the
Let me
other,
pull up some Infinite Annihilator lyrics.
I mean, one of the other individuals from the crowd kind of picks up the stunned man, and it becomes painfully apparent that this man is covered in Caden Kalian iconography.
Oh Jesus, no! I shouldn't read any Infinite Annihilator stuff.
So what you're saying is he hit the sauce too hard to tell who's a Thrune sympathizer or not.
Sounds
No,
like it.
he's a moderately known paladin of Caden.
Oh, wait, I
So
think
he's hit the
And
sauce
Thrune
pretty damn
sympathizer.
hard.
Why was he stunned?
Yeah, I don't get that part.
In character or out of
Detect
character?
evil
Yeah, he did detect evil.
Oh god.
on Francis.
Hmm.
As the man starts to stir from his sudden
Can I cast a
onset.
spell on
Yeah. What spell you casting and doesn't have visual and somatic components? Or verbal and somatic?
it? None.
None. What spell you casting on him?
I was gonna cast Memory Lapse.
I mean, I can't
think-
stop you from doing that.
Hold
But,
on, Aubrey. Hold on, not yet.
It does have verbal and somatic components.
Yes, that's why I said none.
Oh,
Not
okay.
yet.
But as he starts to stir, he slowly mumbles out Thrunes, and then the mumbles become words of recognition, and from he begins to yell it and point.
Has the crowd
The
are
crowd,
they into?
yeah, they're slowly putting together they're slowly picking up what he's putting down.
No, I mean, are they crowding on him for me calling him a Thrune sympathizer?
No.
All right. Well, in that case, as he's talking, I want to just shout over him. Because, like, if he's starting to make words, then that's it. I'm just going to start shouting over him and do Fascinate.
All right. If that's a will save for these people.
Let me double check. It's been so long.
Pretty sure it is.
Probably will save.
Up. Let's see. Every creature within 90 feet.
Demon can
Within
fascinate.
90 feet.
Yeah. Will
Okay.
save of DC 10 plus half level plus charisma.
Okay. So
5.
I've got to do this again.
Gotta beat a 23.
Okay. I'm not going to do a million of these. Almost everybody's fascinated. There's only a handful of people who aren't fascinated, and when they look around at all these people who are just like staring blankly and starting to drool a bit, they just leave. But now you have like somewhere around 40-ish people standing around fascinated at Francis.
Fascinating.
Yep, we're going into the Infinite Annihilator stuff now.
Everybody's fascinated too.
I mean, if we're going there, where
Yeah,
is it?
technically we have to do our saves too.
What is it? This is not delineate between friend and foe.
It
Fascinating.
says
I was listening to him.
it says can, so I don't have to do it on you guys.
Okay.
But do you?
I'm a little busy with the
No.
aqua orb.
I need you guys to have your wits about you. So
Yeah. I doubt Francis is gonna willingly commit seppuku here by not having allies.
yeah, because Aubrey and Leland would both be dumbfounded.
I mean, you never know.
So
that-
how long can you keep these guys fascinated for?
But let's see. So now I got to do some quick math.
Quick maths.
I have so many rounds. I gotta double check and see if it's even up to date because I left off at 27 rounds.
All right, so everybody quickly
That's
come
the
up with a
last time I
plan while
counted.
Francis is holding everyone's attention.
For
Just
pretty
usher these people away.
What's the space in between us and them?
I mean, it doesn't matter that much because they're all fascinated.
So we'll say like 3 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, let's just get all these people away somewhere. Not to the Church of Selkat.
Yeah, I was about to say, where are you bringing them?
Yeah, okay, we'll just anywhere. It's not here.
the former Monticello residence.
No, we'll bring them to the Church of Asmodee.
Oh.
Oh,
Ew, ew.
Asmodeo.
Asmodeus.
so much for sanctuary.
So you guys are just dipping in a direction.
We could bring them to the sewers. I don't think they'd like that much, but we could do it.
Well, they're already soaking wet, except for the ones that Don saved.
We know there's at least that halfling's hidden room where people would be safe.
To the egg.
Oof. It's a little far. No, that's not far away.
It's across the harbor.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can we put them on a boat?
If you had a boat,
See, wouldn't having a boat come in handy?
And it begins.
You guys need to make a decision real quick.
yep.
I say we head towards the sewers.
Agreed.
Why don't we
Yeah.
just take them home?
They don't really have a home here anymore.
Well, no, they don't live at the cathedral.
Gonna parade them
in
through
West
town.
Crown.
And how many of them were identified from the roof? From in a fire?
I'll yell at it. They have anywhere to go.
Just skip
Asking.
moving, guys.
A lot of them are very impatient, so they just to hell's with it, and they just walk away.
All right. See, it was easy. Anyone else?
See, it's a problem that solves itself.
Um,
Because my best plan is to go to the sewers. Do you want to go to the sewers?
Why
when
don't we
you,
bring
when you
them to
say
the
your best
Atari?
plan is to go to the sewers, another big chunk of them just leave.
You guys stay safe now. Watch, get off of the streets. Bye.
Just blend in.
Get some towels. Dry yourselves off. Don't
Start
catch
worshiping
cold.
Selkat. It's gonna come in handy.
I'll start changing the colors of the clothes.
After all is said and done, there's probably like 5 or 6 that are just still around.
Your clothes are now green.
Yeah, let's just send them to the church. They're just patrons. Those fools thought we were really going to the sewers.
So what church are you sending these 5 people to?
Could they go to Selkat? Yeah, I
Sure.
think that's a good idea.
They don't seem very enthused about that idea.
Why
And
don't we bring them to the church of Caden Killian?
whenever, yeah, why not?
You mean the
right?
bar?
Yeah.
Well, as you look around this place, you know what? Yeah, no, it's not, like, freaking Zeta has too much perception to not notice this. It seems like Selkat is, like, grossly overrepresented in this crowd. Like, there's other chaotic deities here, but, like, what happened?
The scorpion god has returned.
Tark has risen,
And on the 3rd day.
and now Tark and Holof fight each other for the domination of West Crown.
If you listen real closely, you can hear a distant "burn it down" and a Molotov break.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah. So we'll just dip in a direction, I guess,
Okay.
and we'll bring them to
The
the
sewers?
bar.
Somewhere.
All right.
The pu-
As y'all start dipping, I'll just say to the crowd, "All right, thanks for watching. Go home now," and leave.
The crowd's kind of stand there, still trying to figure out what the hell happened. They're all just
Yep,
like
I'm-
kind of blacked out for a little while.
Dipping out quick.
All this bloodlust just gets to you.
So, where are you bringing these guys? You bringing them to the bar? Or are you gonna bring them to?
I think maybe like bars and taverns are still operating, so I don't think that's a terrible idea.
Just a bar, any old bar.
A discreet one.
Okay. So, what's your plan after dropping off these people?
Plan.
Yeah, I figured that was the answer.
Donovan, I heard about a monster in the cemetery.
Did you say monster? What was that?
I said a monster.
In the cemetery.
Want to do some work?
Time for the cemetery.
It's spooky o'clock too.
Oh boy, I sure do
Spook-o-clock.
love killing zombies.
If you're bringing up the cemetery while still in the bar, a couple of the Asmodeans tell you to be careful in the cemetery.
Have you heard anything of it?
Just rumors. There's supposed to be some kind of creature eating everyone's pets, stealing children.
Oh no, Ebony.
Yeah, Aubrey kind of like protectively places a hand on the beard on the crab.
A hand on the beard on the crab.
Yeah, it's in the beard. I'll thank them for the info.
Snips extends his claws in a defensive manner and slowly snips back and forth.
Protect your pets. They eating everybody out here.
Oh lord, it's a fire. So so you guys are heading to the cemeteries?
Do you guys have it in you for the
I
day?
mean, I haven't used anything today, I don't think.
Yeah, I've only used those 2 martial flexes.
After seeing all the zombies, I'm very unexcited for cemeteries.
We have to do something
yeah.
to maybe keep this city from completely turning on its head.
Yeah,
I
if
did
there's
just kind of blow through all of my performances.
and if there is larger monsters, maybe they're connected to the smaller monsters in some way.
Oh, you just go decapitate Holov.
The largest monster.
How do you guys
Yeah.
feel about that? How about a classical lynching? You know,
I don't know if it's gonna be that easy.
hang him up by his bootstraps and tell people this is what happens to people who don't worship Asmodeus.
I don't. This is getting to be a worse plan by the second.
Yeah, that last part didn't have it. We could make it like a nation with freedom of religion.
Freedom isn't order.
Of course it is.
See what's happening with freedom? People are dying.
The Grand Order requires all religion.
What we need to have is a nation of service. A true nation of service.
Theoretically, the people are dying because they're following the law.
Oh no. Francis, help!
Wait. Zeta. That's that bad talk. There you go, getting chaotic again.
Oh god! Am I the baddie?
My helmet. It's
Donovan,
got
you're
got
the
monsters on it.
chaos.
look. The armor is covered in monsters. And are we the baddies?
No, but for real, we should probably try to do something. Cause seems like we've just been wasting our time, and these people, we should have said fuck them and let them burn.
Donovan, the pets are in danger.
The pets. I should use pets as leverage more.
That's fine, but Francis is almost out of bardic performances. Don't really know how you run out of those, but
His voice is getting tired.
Get a little cramp in the fingies.
Yeah. Good. Right.
Zeta's already cast a lot of spells.
He's only got a certain set. He refuses to replay a song.
Yeah.
Encore, no.
No, I've got artistic integrity.
I told them I had artistic integrity.
So he rushed for the night.
Well, we're gonna have to, it looks like, and in the morning maybe things will have calmed down. 8 hours later, nothing has calmed down!
Everything is worse.
It's so much worse.
The coffee's cold.
It's the worst part of the game.
I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye and I'm gonna look for Holoff.
Just gonna float it around
I'll
until
tell
you find him.
Where we last saw him, if you
I
want to
already-
just go there.
I know where you last saw him.
Hey, have we ever considered
How do
just
you know
trying to...
that?
Have we ever considered just trying to talk to Holoff?
It's dangerous.
I mean, none of us are Thrune sympathizers.
Well,
Well, it's probably better if Sable does not go at all if you do decide to do that.
I mean, just don't talk about it. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
like,
try to not act.
What's he
threatening.
gonna do? Find your parents, take the time to prick their fingers, and
I don't think
do
he
the
has
whole
anything
thing that
against
the
us.
Inquisitor did?
No, we'll just kill her on suspicion.
We met Gandrahall before. He was pretty chill.
Yeah, like, what... In all honesty, like, is that a bad idea? Are we threatening to Holov, even in the least?
Not
mean,
at all.
Fucking Zaflon and Celery joke about how weak we are. Assholes.
And Holov ignored us and played the senile instead of just killing us in our sleep.
Probably shouldn't bring Francis.
I think we have a few things to talk about. I can't not go.
You want to go? Don't get me wrong, I am very excited for the story-based implication of this, but you're gonna die.
I need to look him in the eyes and tell him how terrible a person he is.
All
You're
in favor
so
of,
evil, Asmodeus would be proud.
all in favor of going check out and try and talk to Holov?
Sure.
Okay.
That's
Um,
one vote.
I should probably have performances before I go, just in case.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, probably not right now.
Please don't kill me, Holov.
Right. I act tough till the moment comes, and I'm like, no, wait.
But for real, I'm sending an Arcane Eye.
Fuck. The
We're gonna
odds.
we're gonna try to find. I mean, Gandrahall shouldn't be very difficult to spot.
Oh yeah. If you're sending the eye, it lasts for a minute per level,
Hmm.
and it's 300 feet per minute. As a human would.
So what, 2 miles? Ballpark? Not quite 2 full miles?
Yeah, that's not far enough then. It's more than 2 miles to the mayoral manor from where you guys are. 'Cause you guys are on one end of the city.
Oh, so it's too far.
Yeah, it's too far. Zeta would know that. It's not like you're gonna burn the spell for it.
Yeah. I'll just get closer.
Just get closer, just walk over.
Fly over. Zeta doesn't walk.
Sure.
Eyes of Pandera, give me sight beyond sight.
So is he just gonna break off from the party again?
Uh,
I'm interested to know what the eye would see.
I mean, everybody else is kind of turning in, and their kits are spent, right?
Well, Francis's is.
Okay, cool. Because I have like 1,000,000 spells left.
Well, what you doing? You let me know what you want to
Uh,
do, and I'll try to adjudicate how it works out.
I'll go spy on Olaf. Guys, I'm gonna go spy on Olaf.
All right, have fun, Zeta. Be safe.
All right,
We'll
I will.
die. Have fun storming the castle.
Have
Be back
fun
by-
storming
be
the
back by 1
castle.
a.m.
All right, I'll fly closer to fucking. I keep wanting to say Francis, to Olaf and deploy the arcane eye.
Okay. As you fly over, the most direct path is going to lead you pretty much right past Celery's Tower, or where it once was. Bragg is gone. The zombie situation seems to have been handled.
Interesting. Interesting.
There is a bonfire. And then you're going to cast Arcane Eye when you get close enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you fly the Arcane Eye over to the Mayoral Manor. Gander Hall is outside the Mayoral Manor, pretty much perched on top of it.
Just big chillin'.
Yep. And then you're just gonna go looking through the windows.
Yeah. Maybe see if I can fly down a chimney.
Sure.
Normal eyeball stuff.
Normal eyeball stuff.
Look, I don't know how it's become a thing, but I pretty much
Yeah.
summon eyeballs in like every game that I play.
Yeah. So you do end up getting a very brief view of Olaf as he is essentially making his bed. And then out of nowhere he just throws a tankard at the eye.
You're not senile at all. It was a ruse!
He's just like, yes, it was a ruse, you stupid piece of shit.
Well, he can't hear me.
I'm sure he can hear you more than you think.
No.
So
No. No.
no. Got any other ideas?
Yes.
Sure. We got a whole toolkit. So that spins Arcane Eye, and we will drop out of 5th level spells. I could do a couple more Arcane Eyes and like really tick them off.
Send all 18 of them at once.
This is going from like an espionage mission to a ding dong ditch.
Ranking session.
Another Zeta shows up, and I'm just like, quick, before you return to your own time, go run and ring the doorbell.
Olaf answers the door, he's just like, you tried to ding dong ditch the master?
No, I guess if he's pretty well aware of of the eyeball, we'll go ahead and return back to the group. Well, no. Let's summon another eyeball, and I'm gonna watch. Gonna go check out Gander Hall.
Sure.
See what Gander Hall's up to. So I'm gonna drop black tentacles and convert it into arcane eye.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah, I
were
was
just
like,
gonna
what?
drop tentacles.
A bold move.
No, I don't want to get Dawn killed again. So I cast Sleet Storm.
Moloch's like, hey, it's time. God damn it.
Right? Hey, what up, buddy?
Don Soul.
You got a nice-
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
It's fucked
So
up.
we'll summon another arcane eye.
Mhm.
Check out Gander Hall. See what he's up to. Kind of spy on him for a bit. Is he aware of the eye? I'll try to be a little bit more subtle with this eye over the last eye.
The creepiest part is that Gander Hall seems unresponsive.
He knows. He just doesn't care.
Yeah, he seems unresponsive, but aware.
You should mind meld with him.
As I would expect from the dragon. I can't mind meld with anybody.
Aren't you wizards like Vulcans?
No, that would be ridiculous.
Zeta's your second eye can hear movement going on in the house.
I don't think the eyes can hear
Wait.
movement.
Oh, they can't hear?
I don't think they can hear.
Oh, well, never mind then. You'll see
It
a
only
whole
sends
lot.
visual information.
Yeah, well, you'll be able to see a Holoff in pajamas come out the front door, and then point at Gander Hall, and point at the thing again, and then just a little bit of negative energy spouts out of Gander Hall's nose.
It's like me trying to get my dog to eat a small piece of food I dropped on the floor.
Yeah.
How old is Holoff?
He looks pretty old.
He's pretty old. Okay, yeah.
You, like 80 around there.
On my goddamn lawn again. All right, we'll go ahead and fly back to the gang.
Sure. And you guys rest up for the night?
No, we're gonna check in on Pam.
Oh, okay.
She got to play with the wand for a bit. I know she's a wand specialist.
Well, when
I'm
you
very
get there,
curious as to her findings.
I mean, none of the lanterns are on when you get to the cathedral.
Yeah, but Pam's a night owl.
Pam has stuff she does early in the morning.
Oh, well then, never mind.
There's one lantern on if you're scouting around.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Who's still got their lantern lit? Who is that?
Aldo.
He's plotting of ways to kill Thrunes.
He's
That's not our Aldo.
no, he's just reading out of that big musty tome he's got.
So I'm just gonna kind of walk in, and I'm just like, so I took a look to try to spy
In Aldo's
out the
room?
mayor. Yes.
Dude, he falls from his chair. Like, he tries to stand up and back away, but the chair gets in the way and he trips over it, falls.
And now he's dead.
Whoa, calm down. He doesn't know it was me.
He's so spooked. He's
Now,
like, what are you doing here? It's late.
Well, yeah, but your light was on.
What are you? What? You spied on the mayor?
Yeah, on the new mayor. The one with the dragon.
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't you?
Probably.
What if he finds out?
He's not gonna find out, and if he does, what's he gonna do? It's not like it's against the law to spy on the mayor.
Everything's against the law.
I mean,
Heard y'all talking some law breaking in there.
No, those were Cheliax's laws.
look, it doesn't. Laws are made to be broken, okay? Like if there's a law that's telling you not to do a thing, there's a reason they don't want you to do the thing, and like that's why you have to do the thing. Look, regardless, it doesn't matter. The mayor's got the dragon, right? And like the mayor, spooky, totally like aware of, like, we thought he was totally senile. Nope, that
While
is
you're-
a sharp.
While you're speaking, you hear a sigh of relief from behind you. And Morris says, "Oh, I thought I was gonna have to kill somebody this late."
But no, I'm not. Thrune sucks. No, don't be ridiculous, Moira.
And then Tyrion pops in, just from like the side of the door, just boop.
Oh wait, Tyrion?
Yeah,
Zeta's
Tyrion.
totally about seeing Tyrion like
She kind of pops
Tyrion,
out to
yes,
see what's
you're
going
weak.
on.
So I saw the dragon and like he didn't care, so I got to like check him out a little bit, and umbral dragons are so cool. I'm sorry, I'm done with you guys. You can go back to your book.
Aldo's still just baffled at what the hell's happening. Meanwhile,
Welcome to our lives.
right? Yeah, Tyrion's all about this whole tell me all about the dragon situation.
Oh no, I can do more than tell you.
And then there's a pitter patter coming from down the hall.
No, no.
You can hear the wind up, the wee.
The what?
Oh, it's Pam hearing talk about dragons.
Yep, Pam hears dragon talk.
Oh man. No
Aldo.
offense to Tyrion, but I'm gonna share my memory of the dragon with Pam. Wait, no, I can totally share with Tyrion too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drop create pit
right in the room.
right in the room.
Everyone
Good
gets
luck, everybody else.
You've turned into the Sea Paladins.
There's a river here.
Yeah. Bet you guys didn't know there was a lake here.
Oh, cool. Share memory is divination. I could. So yeah, I'm get rid of create pit
So Aldo,
and convert
while
it to
all
share
this is
memory.
happening, he realizes he's not getting his room back. And he just takes his tome and leaves.
So I'll share with Tyrion and Pam all of my memories of this sweet fucking dragon.
Their eyes get so big.
Right?
Show them the nightmares.
What? No.
fucking ovary. Show them the
Just show
nightmares. I'm gonna flay the shit out of his back.
Yeah.
Clip that,
Oh,
I
please.
mean, what even is the purpose of a fireball?
Aubrey. She's a
He's
child.
not even there.
I'm always there.
Oprah, are you okay? Dustin, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
pal? Are you good?
Buddy, are you still there?
Fuck. So what's going on? Are we showing him the nightmares?
What? No.
Showing him the nightmare.
Show
like
me a
we should-
senile hole.
I mean, not unless Pam wants to.
Jesus,
mean,
I feel
that's
like we should just take Dustin's greatest hits and put them on T-shirts, and then get put
Right.
on the no-fly list for it.
right. I should have gave Dustin share memory instead of that other spell. just so he can walk around, just handing out nightmares.
It's not too late. You can spend a hero point for it.
Right. Have I shown you my
Your life's bad?
nightmares?
Check this out.
Can
Make
always-
people happy.
Scarecrow.
Yep, you just became Scarecrow.
For my next trick,
I'll
goes
make
your
your
sanity.
I'll make your sanity disappear. All right, so what? You show them the dragon, and they're super hyped about it. Both of them. Mora has now lost interest because she knows she doesn't have to kill somebody who's attacking Aldo, and she's going back to bed.
I'll ask Tyrion if she recognizes Olaf.
She kind of closes her eyes, shakes her head, and reopens her eyes. And then she asks why his elbow like that.
We're not actually very sure. It confuses the rest of us. I guess that's pretty much all I have, and then I guess I'll go to bed as well,
Okay,
if that's what we're all doing.
sure. Boop. Where are you guys sleeping?
You know. If there's rooms available, take them.
I'm sure there are plenty new rooms available.
Yeah,
There's
there's
no-
never been more vacancies.
Cool.
Yeah. Easy. Okay. When you guys wake up, fresh oath day, early morning, early-ish morning.
So, who's coming with me to go talk to Olaf? In a situation that could never possibly go wrong.
Sure.
I'll stay outside. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kind of stole and broke his cane.
And then burned it.
I'm a little afraid.
Sorry
That's
about
okay.
stealing and breaking and burning your cane.
In fairness, I replaced it with a much better one. But
And
Oh,
a
but
much
no,
No, it was
Please
exactly
remember.
the same.
I replaced it with a
new.
much the exact same one.
but new. Therefore, but I don't know. Maybe he didn't forget. Maybe he knew the whole time.
No, yeah, let's go talk to him.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
Everyone died.
Always sunny
Ah,
music.
yes, the magic words. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing bad could happen.
Let's split up. Okay.
I mean, nothing bad has happened yet.
Nothing bad has happened yet. Alright.
Nothing that can't be fixed.
I'm
Except
sure
Rados
Olaf
being
is still
dead.
a perfectly nice guy.
Monticello's being dead. Tybee being dead.
So, you guys are heading to the manor?
Yeah,
Alright.
off we go.
Easy enough. When you guys show up, Gander Hall's still perched on top of the mayoral manor. There's actually a decent crowd kind of just standing around in awe. At a safe distance.
And then there's these chucklefucks just walking straight to the door.
Yeah. You just walk past the crowd, walk past
went
the
on-
courtyard.
We went on many nice walks with him. I'm sure he wouldn't forget that.
Remember the good
Right.
times?
We're basically best friends.
Don's gonna go ahead and knock on the door.
Remember that time you were
changed it.
thirsty?
We changed his depends.
Okay.
Just gotta pretend nothing's wrong.
So you
See,
knock on
he's
the
an
door.
old friend.
Even remember.
You hear a rustling and then footsteps approach, and the door opens and there stands Holaf.
Hi, remember us?
Oh yes, you. Have you come to swear your allegiance to taking down House Through?
Well, first off, I wanted to start by applauding you on the longest game I've ever seen in my your methodology may not be to my liking, but I mean, you were committed.
He seems
did get
genuinely.
results.
He takes the compliment genuinely. Yes,
mean-
yes, I'm fantastic.
Radis had you pegged, and you still just kept it under wraps. By the way, just wondering, you haven't seen him, have you?
Root and Tootie point and shooty? Not once.
Donovan loses it. Someone else has to take it. He's wheezing like his hand is against the door. He can't fucking contain himself. He's just like, how could anyone hate this guy?
Gives you a backwards finger snap.
Oh God. Oh, okay. Rudy Tooty point and shooting.
So basically, what Donovan is trying to get at is we believe that there's a non-violent solution here to overthrowing House Thrune and restoring the. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't give a shit about House Thrune. Okay.
Yeah, keep in mind we recently killed someone of the Thurn family.
True. Well, you guys did. I had nothing to do with it, unfortunately.
Before this, even took it upon ourselves to do so.
But
Well,
you may have
no,
noticed.
you were also implicated.
You may have noticed, Mr. Mayor, that things have gone to shit out here, and people are using Thrune as an excuse to murder people in broad daylight.
Perfect.
I'm sorry, what?
Perfect.
He means non-Thurn specifically, just people that may
Yes.
have a grudge against.
Mm-hmm.
You're okay with this?
The strong will survive, and we'll have a effective military.
But if there's no weak,
Then
who would
there's
slave away?
the strong.
Don is very conflicted right now. The logic is sound. Yes, but oh jeez. It's my job to protect innocence. But the law. But innocence.
Where does
But-
this new philosophy come from?
but-
A long, hard life. But enough about me. I understand that you were tasked with a special mission in taking down House Thrune.
I'm
That
sorry, what?
being-
Oh, are you talking about recovering the book?
Indeed.
Oh yeah. No, we already planned on doing that anyways.
Perfect.
That was yours?
Not mine. No.
Wait.
A
you,
benefactor.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Everyone needs to stop right now because I have no idea what the hell's going on here. And originally I came here for answers, but I
Who's
had to applaud you on the long game. But Mr. Holov, what the hell's is going on here?
Who's the goddess of the forest?
Goddess of the forest. Goddess of the forest?
The halfling told us wanted the book.
Queen of the
It
forest.
It wasn't halfling either.
A halfling? Was it a
It was not a
People
halfling.
look alike to you.
Madro body?
What?
I suppose. May we come in? Because this is kind of awkward talking to you.
Oh,
all the
yes,
time.
of course. Come in. I'll make tea.
I'm gonna wave to Gandrahal.
Ganderhall doesn't respond.
Here.
And
right
then-
now.
Olaf sees the wave, and he comes outside and says, Gandrel, that's rude. Wave back. And Ganderhall's giant claw dislodges a whole bunch of shingles as he waves and then puts his claw back.
Does Ebony see Ganderhall?
Yeah, she's got her little snoot poking out of Killswitch's backpack.
She must feel ashamed of him right now. She probably feels bad for him, in all honesty. Like,
Also, probably still pretty terrified.
And then Olaf says, we're gonna stick it to those thrones, aren't we there, buddy? And then Ganderhall doesn't respond. And he's like,
we're gonna stick to those thrones, aren't we, buddy?
he says, when I say right, buddy, you're supposed to say right, buddy. Right, buddy? And then Ganderhall says in a monotone way, right, buddy. Alright, let's go get some tea.
What the fuck is going on? He's so evil.
Daring
he's so
daggers at him.
But he's so evil.
Zeta's gonna go inside.
Don will go inside.
Sure.
We're all gonna fucking die.
Has he changed up the decor in here?
No. Also, you've never been in here.
Yeah, I assume that would be pretty identifiable if he did something psychopathic to it.
So he sure enough, leads you into the dining room and he puts on a pot of tea and says, tell me about this Queen of the Forest.
Yeah, we're honestly kind of confused about that
You
too.
seem kind of confused about that too.
We are kind of confused about it
Too.
as well.
As well.
Also.
But basically, yeah, we have to steal the book, right? And then we get the book for the queen, and it's the stolen book that the other queen took to return to the queen that wants the book back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you the
right.
queen?
Yep. No, I'm no queen. No queen at all. You're thinking of Tassel.
Maybe so.
Yeah, speaking of which, sorry to detract real quick, but how do your compatriots feel about your little endeavor right now?
I'm sure they don't feel about it at all. But back to the matter at hand here. I think
you
you're all
thinking?
confused about our you're confused about our convoluted plan. There's a
Go on.
yeah, I'll give it to you. It's a convoluted plan. It's supposed to be a convoluted plan. It's a plan, if you would.
Gasp.
No!
Dear God.
Dear God! There's more.
Says,
No.
I think this Queen of the Forest you're referring to is Athervox? She's just the green dragon that rules over the Whisperwood.
Well, what does she
Don-
want with us?
Stands up and throws his hands up in the air. There's a dragon in the Whisperwood! Of course there's a dragon in the Whisperwood!
There's dragons all over the place.
Honestly, it kind of makes you wonder why it was so difficult for Leland to complete his quest.
Leland, you're a terrible guard!
Well, he traveled with the dragon before finding the dragon.
Oh, Don. You hang out with Hola for like 5 minutes and now you're a jerk.
Francis, this man is gonna stab you by the end of this visit, and I can't wait for it to happen.
He does. He might.
I might.
We'll see how the night goes.
Yeah. Don't put swords in his mouth.
Seriously, don't put swords in my mouth.
Oh God! Why are these two in the same room together?
Saflan?
Yeah, all we need is the fly.
No, did you not hear the meow in
No,
the back?
Yeah,
there was a no. Now that's canon. I'm stealing that. There was an actual meow in game, and Holov said Saflan.
You did not name your cat Saflan.
It's not even his cat. It's just some alley cat that's passing by.
It's Pash Mayor's cat.
Yeah.
He calls all cats Saflan.
Yeah. But he says, so a long time ago, House Thrune stole a very special book from Athervox's father, and she would like that back very much. So while, I and the army I plan to build are tearing down the capital of Cheliax, we would expect you to get in there and retrieve that book.
Yeah,
Wait.
it was at the top of our priority list before we got arrested for killing a Thrune. If I didn't mention that already.
Aubrey, we don't have to justify our actions to him, okay?
Oh, I'm very aware of who you are.
Well, yeah, of course, we spent several days together.
You spent your entire lifetime in a city I helped found.
That too. What happened to Primdab? Are you in contact with him?
Prindad?
Our elder. He just up and disappeared when the fuzz showed up.
Oh,
I knew he
Dodnerp.
was a tax evader.
What's that?
Dodnerp?
Possibly. A druid
Dodner.
man. He
Right.
turned into a bear at times.
Oh, yeah, he could be a bear for a long time.
Is that what he's doing?
Probably.
Probably better off that way.
We can find out.
Tried once.
Okay, we're getting off topic here. He was
We're
about to
learning.
explain his convoluted plan.
Oh yeah, the convoluted
Maybe
plan.
this
The convoluted
explanation
plan.
is part of the explanation of the convoluted plan.
Zeta?
It's a circle.
So, well, Aethervox would know more. I'm just here to lead the rebellion and take over Cheliax.
Wait, so you're doing Rebellion 2, Electric Boogaloo?
Well,
Are you
I realize that, people are bad at leading themselves, and I had to take the reins, so here I am. I'm gonna go ahead and take these reins. They're pretty taken. I've already got, I get at least a rein currently, and then I'll just grab the other ones later.
Are you working for someone else?
For someone? No, not at all. I'm me, and I'm working for me. I'm self-employed, actually.
Hey, Olaf, what happened to Tark?
Oh, he died.
Yeah, I mean, that's what people say, but, like, what happened to him?
I mean, nobody knows what happened to him, but I know he died.
What happened to you?
You just took that as an explanation?
Well, I haven't died.
In the Starstone.
Yeah, but you used to be a huge worshiper of Iomedae, and now you seem to be doing some pretty hectic things for an Iomedean.
Well, hither and thither, to and fro, all that good stuff. But the important
Round and
part.
about, up and down.
He seems. Hol-
Everyone just stares at Leland.
yeah. Holov and Leland just share a moment, and then without without missing a beat, he asked Zeta, one sugar or two.
2, please. I enjoy sweetness.
He puts 3 in there.
Oh. See, this is my new favorite one of the shield.
So, who's ready to take down House Thrune? And he raises his hand.
Yeah! Wait.
Don looks very apprehensive about this.
Do we have to do it violently?
Yes. Because they're going to try to stop us violently.
What about
mean,
the Hell
there's-
Knight? What
It's
about the Hell
preemptive
Knights?
self-defense.
What about the Hell Knights that will be obligated to defend them?
There we go.
Yeah.
That's exactly the violence I was talking about.
You have a dragon and potentially an army behind you. Why not just force them to surrender?
Well, I have a dragon,
Okay,
and this dragon's only on loan. Isn't that right,
And what-
buddy? And you hear a very muffled "right, buddy"
Or-
from up on the roof.
On
a
loan
little
from
mono
who?
mono.
On loan from who exactly?
Hold on, I know the answer.
I know this one.
I know it because I wrote it. It's been a million years since I thought I would read this. But I didn't think you guys were dumb enough to come talk to him.
We're pretty
You really
dumb.
Didn't think so.
We went on walks with him.
I mean, he's kind of had the same goal as me for a while now, so
Yeah, in all honesty, like the logic is sound.
I don't agree with his methods.
Yeah, don't you dare give us another villain to empathize with.
This is not a me campaign, Leslie.
Well, I mean that puts him as the villain, and I feel like the villain here is Celery. I think I think Olaf is just a sympathetic antagonist.
I mean, the Lich is always like that.
Does that mean the
Celery
fawn
is the
married
Dream
to a zombie?
Crusher.
Oh man, I can't believe I can't find it.
And I'm also gonna ask him about that other thing. That thing that killed the Veil Downer.
I hate this. I hate not knowing the thing that I wrote.
Just make up a name. You can
No,
replace it later.
it matters so much.
I have an idea.
Okay. Dranacuic. That's his name.
Dranacuic.
Dranacuic.
Sounds draconic.
It's very draconic. That's why it sounds that way.
He's
Is that why
controlling.
it sounds that way?
Gantrahal?
Yeah. Dranacuic has dominion over Umbral Dragon, so he just gave me this one.
Let's see. And the other thing?
Other thing?
The thing that killed Veil Downer?
Now, when you say Dominion,
Dranacuic.
Wait, so you killed your own friend?
I didn't kill him, Dranacuic did.
Or, well, you had a hand in killing him.
I got two hands. And he holds up his
You
two
have-
left hands.
You have multiple hands. I understand this.
Neither one of them
Oh-
were involved with killing Vale. That was Dranacuic's hands.
Oh my gods.
Your
By
hands,
Courageous,
if you
it's
would.
like... By Courageous, it's like talking to another Francis.
Would you like a knowledge arcana? Like, is Dracaniwic like a well-known dragon or anything
Dranacuic?
like that? Dranacuic? What I know
Uh,
about him? if
give
I
me just a-
researched it a lot?
Give me knowledge history with advantage.
Ooh, I have that.
Yeah, I've got
God
it a
damn
little bit.
I can do this one. Don knows his history.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh, well,
You've
never
heard this
mind.
name before, Aubrey. Gandrahal told you this name.
Oof.
Gandrahal told you a story about Dranacuic.
Oh!
What was it? I don't recall
Oh, wait.
exactly.
Dranacuic,
wait.
Dranacuic was the original Umbral Dragon, so saith the lore at least.
he was the one that was a myth, right?
Yeah. He was the one whose breath weapon would destroy countries.
Yep.
Yeah.
Legend says thousands of years ago there was an original mighty Dranacuic. Legends say he was sealed away and never be seen again after conquering the entire continent. A mighty beast, his simple breath would wipe out civilizations. Those are the notes I have on this thing.
Hey, look, notes.
Is that your goal, Olaf? To wipe out civilization?
He kind of holds up both hands in a measuring manner, and he's like, eh. What is civilization?
And you really don't think that Zaflon and Celery will try to stop you when they get back?
He measures again.
You don't care if they try to stop you, do you?
I think they're gonna have a hard time with Dranacuic.
Yeah, where's the
They're
mythical dragon even come
Fighting Dranacuic right now?
Well, of course. That's what we do.
Oh, that's why they didn't want us to come with them. They were right. We were punching above our weight class on that one. You don't think they're gonna die, do you?
Flippy can die.
I mean, surely you have to care at least a little bit. They're your friends.
Flippy's kind of a rando.
Yeah, you guys were the Council of Friends after all, right?
He asks Francis how many sugars he wants in his tea.
In his heretic tea.
None.
Herity, if you will.
Also, we've all been within 10 feet of Hollow recently.
Oh, yeah, of course.
We feel any different?
No. You don't feel anything.
Okay.
Trying to figure out if you feel extra courageous.
No, extra scared.
Oh.
Is this man radiating chaos?
You gonna detect chaos on him?
No, I'm not dumb. I mean, I am here, so I am pretty dumb.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
Has
We're
he
What's the
detected-
worst that could happen?
He has to have detected KFC's evil, right?
You won't.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm not gonna fucking set myself up for death here. I already died once. Most
I think-
unpleasant it was.
We know.
That's a little over exaggerating.
Yeah. Don't
You-
be so dramatic.
You only died for a little bit.
We got better.
We get it, you died.
Yeah.
But yeah, Donna asked a question, like, you have to care at least a little bit. Don't tell me this is one of their sacrifices are for the greater good kind of things.
Is he gonna do the measuring thing with his hands again?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yep. Glad you're picking it up.
You gotta be kidding me. I was told you were like the most stalwart, amazingly, blindingly
Mhm.
good boy there was.
Well.
I don't know. Zaflon said he was kind of a dick.
You would say that.
Yeah, in like a friendly way.
That is exactly the response I wanted to hear.
In a kind of Don, you're a dick kind of way.
Shut the fuck up, Aubrey.
That's friendly.
It's just, why go this far? Like I said, they're innocent people out there.
Well, they're Chilexians, so let's be a little realistic about innocence.
Technically, we're Chilaxian, and look at me, I'm a Hell Knight.
Does
Well, we
Zito
grew
measure?
We grew up under a society that Holof deemed was
Yeah,
necessary.
we grew up in Holof's town.
I grew up in Longacre.
Well,
Tiff-
Leland, you're our special boy. Okay, you get to count.
Yeah, he kind of points to Leland and he's like,
One,
"Yeah, I wasn't expecting this one to be
two.
fair, but Longacre, that helps, you know."
3.
That's where we killed the third guy that we killed.
That's
We get it, we killed a throne.
right.
In case you didn't know, by the way, Mr. Holof.
Okay. How about this? since clearly, continue your convoluted plan, please.
Oh, like I said, I wouldn't know that much about the convoluted plan. I have my hand here doing all this. I don't convolute.
Okay, and what's your plan for when Dranacuic inevitably betrays you?
You wouldn't do that.
I'm fairly certain he would and will.
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment.
Nah.
Everything that I've heard about Dranacuic seems to stem from the idea that, yes, he would very much so willingly betray you.
I don't know. We've never met the guy.
Well, he's
No.
betraying his kin right now.
His kin?
Well, he's holding Ganderhall against his will.
Oh, that's different. That's like grounding your children.
Exactly.
I don't know, Ganderhall didn't seem so bad when we met him. A little arrogant, but I mean, most dragons are.
Well, maybe bad is subjective here, Don.
Oh.
So, are you responsible for the Sea of Dead over at Hingy?
That's more Dranacuic than anything. He just kind of,
They
is.
just kind of show up when he. Okay, yeah, that would make sense.
Like I
Why
said, if
Hingy,
you
though?
oh, not Hingy in particular, just anywhere close to
Chiliax.
Dranacuic. If you're, Dranacuic, he's got big energy,
Where's he at?
Big dragon energy.
big energy. If I had to guess, there was I assume he's between Corvosa and Nadal by now.
Where's he headed in that case?
Nadal.
And
Lot-
what are the odds of the
lot of-
shield?
A lot of Umbral Dragon in Nadal.
What are the odds of the shield managing to kill him?
Well, hopefully, 0, but you never know.
Why not join them? Doesn't that sound like better adventure than sitting in an office and being a mayor again?
He's not here for the fun, he's here for the greater good.
Mayor?
His greater good.
Let's think bigger than Mayor. Let's go with Emperor.
Emperor Holof does kind of.
Well, it could be an empire of friends.
Emperor Iamdapur.
Right.
Is it still Iamdapur? It feels like that's blasphemous.
Can't change the last name.
Oh,
Why not?
I'm just
got
used to it.
sigil on his armor or something?
Yeah, you can still see your little sigil on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him about that.
Like, just change your name.
You're gonna point out your little
Yeah.
symbol on him.
I say, what's with that?
He does not see what you're talking about.
God damn it, Rangel. Never mind. Nice
He's-
fight's getting bad.
He says, yeah. Long story short, if you want to know about the convoluted part of the convoluted plan, you have to ask Atherbox. But probably best to bring her the book in order to talk to her about it.
So when should we be getting this book? Like, what's the timeline we're looking at here?
While we're killing the Thurns, apparently.
Well, we don't need to kill the Thrunes. They're killing the Thrunes. We can
Yeah,
just
we
get
don't.
the book.
It's not
That's
a
true.
huge rush.
We're just the courier.
I'd say within the week or so. I still have to kind of toughen up the population. I was planning on opening up the portcullises soon. After they already thinned out a decent amount, just rip those portcullises open. Let that
Mm,
run its course.
That doesn't sound like a good idea. I
Yeah,
think
maybe sleep on that one.
like it's not bad, but like maybe go back to the drawing board like a little bit. No offense.
I mean, I don't see the downside of opening the portcullises.
Well, you know, you're thinking, think like universe brain here, right? Like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go
you
on.
don't need to open the portcullises because everybody's already here.
But we have to go to the capital. And plus, I have to open the portcullises in order to, make everybody better warriors.
Right, but you don't need to do that part. Like, need isn't it's kind of an emphatic word, and like you're looking more for like want, like you want to make them better warriors. We could just go talk to the capital, right? We don't need to.
I don't think talking to the talking doesn't really work. Just gonna have to go ahead and go with the more direct kill them plan.
Talking works all the time.
I mean, does it work like killing them does? Because I feel like killing them, you don't have to talk. No talking involved. Just,
But good communication's
Occam.
important.
It's Occam's razor, right? You use the Occam's razor to kill them.
That's not what that means.
Sharpest blade kills them.
Yeah.
You see, the
Seriously.
razor was Occam's weak point.
God damn it. Well, I mean, there's other things we could do, I guess. We could recruit the Glorious Reclamation. They're probably not doing anything in quarantine. We could kind of get them involved. I'm sure they want house thrown down.
See, all these ideas.
I think what he's saying is, look, hold up.
We get the
ever
Amadeans
tried-
to fight the Thrones. And they kill
Have
each
you
other.
ever just tried devil worship? It's not so bad.
Devil worship. That sounds terrible. Just awful.
Just have you tried it? Thought about it? Just think about it.
Francis, please. What devil are you even talking about here? Like, we
Yeah,
can't
you're
just
like
What the
throwing
devil are
around
you
names.
talking about?
Look at yourself.
The last thing you want to do right now is say someone's name, right? So instead, we should be talking about Desna and the glory of the path less traveled.
Yeah.
Killing people's
as
old
Desna.
news. Cheliax's old news.
Speaking
Uh,
of path less traveled, no one's ever stolen that book back.
Okay, how about this? All right. And of course I'll have to confer with my team to see if this is okay. I'm not the leader here. don't think
I
we
mean,
can-
I'll steal the book. I don't care about that part.
Perfect.
but God damn it, Zeta! I was trying to give us something to work with here. My offer is that we'll look into the book thing if you can find us Radis and bring him to us alive.
Oh yeah, bring us Radis.
If you're gonna have all the power anyway, then it should be an easy task for you.
No, wait, have Ganderhall bring us Radis. That'll scare the piss out of him.
The Inquisition
that
had
would
him.
admittedly be metal as anything, seeing Radis flying on top of Ganderhall towards
Who said
us.
anything about on top of?
Just-
Fistful of Radis.
Just hanging from the mouth,
And
like
I repeat,
taking
bring
mustache.
shots at zombies because he's
alive would be nice, preferred. We kind of need his help.
We can certainly look into finding Rudy Tooty Point and Shooty.
Don loses it again. Don is just that wheeze.
Wheeze.png. Yeah. I mean, we'll have to hunt down the Inquisition, because I'm sure they're the ones who have Rudy.
That's what we last heard.
Ooh, that's a good point.
But I mean, hunting down the Inquisition's already on the docket.
On the docket, we can work together.
Alright,
so I
see,
just
I
wanna-
knew you guys were civilization overthrowers.
I just want to make sure on this one. You have nothing against the Hell Knights, right?
No, of course not, as long as they swear their allegiance to me.
Well,
See,
you're the
right, 'cause
government. That's
you
your
guys
job.
fight monsters, and Thrune is monsters, right?
Present me a viable case for the Thrune being monsters, and I will gladly go on a fucking crusade and burn
Done.
their castle down.
Done.
They stole the book.
Oh,
Their
I
petty
know.
thievery is
I
pretty
know,
bad.
I know. And
Look, knowledge is power.
Holloff calls you guys all into his it's not like it's like a living room sort of, but there's a piano involved. I forgot what that's called. That's not a foyer. What is that?
Smoke room.
Lounge.
Yeah, it's like a lounge-ish area.
Parlor.
Parlor, thank you. So he calls you guys into the parlor, and he also calls Ferris into the room. And you know, when Ferris shows up, he's the aide. He's that mayor's aide you'd seen before. And he goes, "How about Ferris here recount the deeds of House Thrune for you?" And then Ferris kind of pulls a book off of a shelf and starts reading off basically hundreds of years of oppression. And it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Trying to make a Black Templar out of Don.
Basically, yeah.
The killing the weak better.
And then, whenever Ferris finally finishes his reading and he closes the book, and then, and Holloff says, "And they tried to spy on us."
On you?
On us. All of us.
I mean, I thought they just did that all the time. Wait, do you mean us, as in,
Yeah,
like, my
just-
group as well?
Yeah, all of us. Right now.
Just like a public surveillance type thing.
No, just us. Right now.
They are currently spying on us.
Yeah.
You know it.
How?
And then Holloff looks to Ferris and says, "You wanna go ahead and show us, or am I gonna have to make you show us?" And then Ferris shifts forms into Gorthiclek.
No.
And then Holloff says, No. Go ahead." And then Gorthiclek shifts forms into his Pit Fiend form.
Don is up and in a fighting stance.
Arthiclek was the dude with the portals?
And then Holloff does like an EI Jutsu strike on this Pit Fiend. And to the observant, it's like electricity sparks off of the blade, and the sword actually never makes contact with the Gorthiclek. Like the physical blade never even touches him. It just
Just the aura. of
rips
smite.
him in half. And then Gorthiclek is banished.
That doesn't make sense. We saw Gorthiclek go with Celery and...
Francis is terrified of what he just saw. How could you?
He'll make a fine bunch of Lemirs.
But he went with Celery and Zaflon and... Blippy?
Blippi's the real evil.
Who names their kid Blippy? But what does that mean for them?
And that's where we'll call it.
And what does that mean for them?
Yep.